I mean, I'm not offended, but I see where the lines are drawn, and I could play too. I was like, this is fun for me. Like, you don't understand.
Yeah.
But I was like, okay, well, that's fine. We have to have that, right? You try to be cool with me the rest of the day.
Yeah.
We're live.
We're live?
Yeah. Well, this is about to be 8
I
o'clock.
can continue the story then.
At least not without you looking at the camera.
Yeah, red light's on.
Right here, sitting away from the camera, and then next thing you know, it's live. I don't even have my fucking pants on.
Oh, sure, make yourself at home.
Yeah, I always do. But you have the camera facing the freaking computer.
That's why y'all call me daddy.
Why would I call you daddy because of that?
Because you make yourself at home, fool. That's why. Don't act like you don't like it.
God damn. There we go. You give us no heads up, nothing. It's like, oh, hey, we're live.
Thank God you finished that sentence. Oh, you don't give us no head? So
That is way off.
it is?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Then you go higher?
Yeah. Higher.
Higher?
There, that's good.
Okay.
This fucking guy. All right. Since we're live, I should probably find the link and share it. Somebody did give me a heads up. Look at the thumbnail. That's a terrible thumbnail.
Oh, God.
I'll change it.
Oh my God. Share, copy link.
Burp.
Today, good sir, you are blessed with a Pantera glass.
Ooh.
And I need to get coasters. Okay. I think I can move this a little bit.
All right. Posted it on the regular Facebooks. Now let me get into our
And face.
En el
On the
Face.
newborn.
En el Face.
That looks center. Sure.
I got your center right. Yeah.
All right, so we had fun with Abel last week.
Yeah. How'd you?
It's a night.
You know, I don't want to know.
We're gonna have some fun with Arnold tonight.
Oh,
Hi,
You ready?
Papa.
finna be.
I'm ready. You ready? All right, what's the fun? Oh, you're waiting on him?
Still waiting.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you can lay out. You can relax from me. You can let the hair.
Oh, now that we turned off Kitchen Nightmares, now you're telling me. Man, so I kept that shit on. You know. Sexual tension between Gordon Ramsay and that owner was
Sexual, baby.
Dude, I'm getting
Oh.
bitched out.
I don't
Damn.
want to give it all to you.
Another episode. Welcome to another episode of MTV's 120 Minutes.
Yes.
Arnold,
Yes.
look at the camera. You heard Scavengers from Thrice. Explain to them what Scavengers from Thrice is.
Probably the best song they've put out in about 5 years.
Oh, you're one of them?
Mm-hmm.
You're one of them?
No. And I'm not down in their last albums. The last albums have been great. This is better, or at least this song is better than any other singles. Back Honey is like the closest one so far as what I can compare it to. Of like the instant, like, ooh, when that first riff hits, you're like, ooh, that's different.
Yeah.
And then it kicks in like, okay, yeah, that's Thrice. It's home. The chorus hits, you're like, fuck yeah, that's Thrice. And that second verse with the
bass line,
that bass line, I was like, oh my fucking god. And then just
Riley kills it.
that end, the little thing at the bridge at the end. Oof, such a great song. It's like, it just made me happy when I heard it yesterday. I was like, fuck yeah, man. That's Thrice, man. I love Thrice. They never disappoint me. But sometimes they just go above and beyond of my expectations, and that's it. That's what they did.
You got your ticket for the tour?
I don't, but I should.
Oh,
I missed it because on my birthday week there were $20. They're having a sale. I fucking missed it. I was like, oh, I'll get it next week. Next week never came.
should have said something, man.
I'll get him. I'll get it. I'll bring the beer.
Have you ever tried to get him into Thrice when you were doing deliveries and you put the CDs in?
I would put it on and he would.
Or would you make a tape? Was a truck that old? You need a tape?
No. We had an aux cord. Oh, our last good one.
Yeah, it didn't
I
have,
wrecked it a few times.
didn't have a CD player in
Yeah.
it. Yeah, but
We had an aux cord. I would put it on and you would see the head bobbing. It wasn't like,
I mean, I didn't know what I was listening to. So it could have been.
I wouldn't go like, hey, look, this is Thrice. I just put on some mine. All right, cool.
Yeah, it could have been Thrice. It could have been his fucking band for all I know.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Whatever it was.
Which ironically was named after a Thrice song.
Well, there you go. Yeah. See? It was Band-Aids for Guns, some bullshit. I don't know. Donovan's band. What was Donovan?
This time
Circle
I
the
brought
Sky.
bombs.
This time I brought bombs. Circle the Sky too. Yeah.
Did you pre-order the album?
No, I haven't bought an album in like 10 years. I just like.
Oh, you Apple Play everything.
Yeah.
Apple Music, everything.
Add to library.
Yeah.
Boom.
Got a cotton candy vinyl.
Cotton candy.
It already sold out.
Mm.
All the variants have already sold out, so they added new ones, but they're not coming out till December. Germany has this beautiful like purple and pink splatter wax vinyl. Fuck. The shipping is ridiculous though. They're definitely gonna have a different one for the tour because they sell some for the tour also.
Yeah.
But I'm ready for this and I'm ready for the next one.
The next
Are
one?
you aware about the next one?
Mm-mm.
So this is part 1.
Oh.
Horizons East. The sun rises in the east. The sun sets on the west. So they're doing Horizons West.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's more coming.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I love Thrice.
Well, all right.
What's your favorite Green Day song, Abel?
Probably Boulevard of Broken Dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You American Idiot fan?
Yeah, I did like American Idiot. I did.
That's probably one of the, maybe in the last, I don't want to say 10 years because it was older than that. I think it was like 2005. There aren't many albums that you can hear from start to finish and it tells the story.
Yes.
From
a concept album.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
the one after that, they tried to do the same thing, but it just didn't work out.
21st Century. Yeah. It felt like it was, I don't want to say it was trying too hard, but it was missing something. Almost like, I don't want to say that it was disingenuous, but you're trying to copy the same routine that you did with what brought you back from relevance. Because there was like Dookie, then Insomniac, then Nimrod because of Time of Your Life.
Yeah. And
then Warning was 10 years early.
Yeah. So Warning
and then AI.
Yeah. Warning had was very top heavy as far as hits. It was like bam, hit. But then the rest of the songs were like, kind of skip through songs.
Yeah.
Warning's like that for me too. Like the songs that are good, I love. Mm-hmm. And then the other songs, they're almost
Oh, damn.
Coronavirus.
I know, right?
Hey.
Almost mediocre.
That fucking
Johnson & Johnson.
Delta over here.
Yeah.
I should have got the second shot.
Get 2 of the Johnson & Johnsons.
Oh, that's double Johnson.
Yeah. Johnson.
Okay. That's a sign we should stop. 384.
What about 380? Oh, live from the landing strip. It's the 384th edition of Houston Wrestling Radio. This is Abel.
This is Arnold.
This is Chris.
God damn. And thank you so much for tuning in today, guys. If you're why did I hear dingy?
It was.
Oh, you had that on there? Okay.
I started sharing it.
Live TV, folks.
We're live, pal.
We'll do it live.
If you're watching us live, log into your YouTube account. That way you could chat along with us in the live chat. I'll see you on my handy dandy smartphone, and then I'll try to involve you as best as I can in this show. So feel free to ask us questions, fact check, say hi, talk shit, whatever. I'll see it, and I'll try to,
It's gonna be one of those days.
Yes. And I'll try to involve you as best as I can. If you're not watching us live, that's okay. You can still interact with us on Facebook, facebook.com/Houston Wrestling Radio, or on Twitter sometimes, but not really, at H Wrestling Radio. Chris?
The stars at night are big and bright. One match.
Come on, you can't leave me hanging.
One match. We've had AEW Dynamite in Austin. We've had AEW Dynamite in Dallas. We had SmackDown right here in Houston. We had Money in the Bank in Fort Worth. And we had Raw in Dallas. One match.
That stands out.
Yes.
Over the most.
Yes.
One that I'm gonna eat crow for because I if I'm not mistaken, I had it at 0 last week.
Oh,
Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley. What the fuck? It's like we knew that they were good wrestlers. We knew that they could do it, but we didn't give a fuck because the build-up sucked.
Yep.
Okay.
Man, match of the night. Candidate for match of the week for me.
That's your match of the night?
I'll tell you why it's my match of the night, because it's the only match that I really loved that I saw all of it.
Is this because of the children's?
No, because of the Peacocks.
Oh, the Peacocks. I forgot about
fucking
that.
Peacocks.
Yeah.
If not, the men's Money in the Bank match would have been, because I had to watch all the high spots later.
Yeah.
Because Peacock, you can't rewind.
Right. Peacock is dumb.
Peacock sucks. But anywho, yeah, so like if we don't count the first 5 minutes that I missed of the men's Money in the Bank match, that Rhea Charlotte match was a fucking banger.
Hold on.
Oh.
Hector!
Yo!
Welcome. Thank you for joining us in the live chat and not on this side of the camera, you bitch. Hector
He's
says...
got $5 that says the next time we're recording, you're going to say, oh, I'm in Chicago.
For all in.
He says, men's Money in the Bank for me. Oh, good.
Yep.
Well, glad you're stealing my thunder, even though you're not even fucking here. But yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Men's Money in the Bank match, despite the fact that Peacock was cocking. I still really like the match, and able to go watch it later after the fact. See what you need to see. But my feed was okay, like about 5 minutes into it. So I caught the rest, and the rest, badass.
Oof.
I loved it. It's great.
What was your reaction when Big E climbed that ladder?
Fuck yeah!
Props to my wife. She watched most of the fucking. Once she went with me to SmackDown. That was my birthday present. She took me.
Mhm.
We had a blast at SmackDown.
That's it.
Fucking great, huh?
No.
Yeah. And then she was like, during the day, she's like, "Oh yeah, tonight." She was like, "I didn't know tonight was Money in the Bank." I'm like, I didn't want to mention it because we got other things. I'll probably watch it when you're asleep. I'll watch it late after. She's like,
I'll watch it at work.
She's like, we could watch it. I'm like, fuck yeah. So we sat down, we watched it, and she was, she was into the women's match, and like she went to go take a shower, and it was.
She's been wrapping up Downtown Abbey for the last
That's
3
what
weeks.
I've been saying. That last
She's
season,
watching the movie. I don't even know.
Yeah, that last season fucking takes forever. Anywho, so I was, watching it after getting pissed off with the feed. Penny's sitting there watching it, she's on her tablet, but watching the wrestling with me too.
Yeah.
She loves Kakamura, is what she calls him.
Nakamura.
She's like, that's my boyfriend. She loves Nakamura. So anyway, we were watching it. She was like marking out for him. I'm marking out. Kevin Owens dies in the ladder. It was fucking great match. But man, whenever I see I was like, oh yeah, go. I'm screaming my ass off. What the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
My wife was like, what the hell? What are you screaming for? I was like, he did it. We fucking did it.
we did it.
Yes. Big E is all of
He's
us.
a person of color, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I
slightly
guess.
melanated, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did the world's longest salute to Big E when he came out. Because again, he did in the New Day podcast. He says he wants people to salute him.
Yeah.
So I tried making eye contact with him the whole time. I made eye contact with a couple wrestlers, but Big E was the only one that I wanted to that I didn't. But hey, rewind a bit. Big E was fucking hyped that night on SmackDown.
Yeah.
You know, the event was cool. The new setups, man, I feel like it's closer.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know, you went right. Because I feel like
the
everything's
appearance
like
looked closer, and I'll tell you why. They narrowed the entryway.
Yes.
So it
I did
almost
notice
felt
that.
like Ring of Honor-ish, where the fans can reach
Yeah.
out. That if you've ever seen
There's-
old Ring of Honor 2004, 2005, 2006, 2009, that entryway is so packed that if I stretched out my arm like this and you stretched out your arm like this, it would be like this.
Like
And the referee and the wrestlers would walk through both.
like
doors.
90s WWF for one. Like Shawn
Yeah.
Michaels used to be able to have
The
everybody
new
hands like
generation.
that. Yeah.
Entrance.
That's how fucking like intimate it is.
We'll see how long that lasts.
Yeah. It was like that big LED, but I felt like
Yeah, because COVID.
COVID,
Yeah.
dude. I ain't like I was in there, I was like, man, we are all on top of each other. Like we were
Yeah.
I was bumping knees, bumping uglies, and
Hey,
everything. But
happy birthday.
yes.
Fortunately, the people in my section on Friday didn't stink.
Oh.
The people in my section and behind me smelled great. One row in front of me, I was like, oh, come on, bro. It's a pandemic.
Were they from ALV?
I don't know.
956?
They
Puro pinche.
Yeah, they fucking stunk, dude. I was like, God damn, dude.
I
But
don't miss live wrestling.
yeah, and of course, I saw myself a shit. We had great fucking seats. So like after like the front deck where everybody's sitting,
Yeah.
there are chairs. Well, the first rows, we were in the fourth row of like the elevator
bottom
one.
row, yeah.
Yeah, so like I saw my fat ass a bunch of times, like marking the fuck out. There's a picture they posted on What Culture where Finn's doing the fucking coup de grace, and I'm just like, ah! and my wife's just like, oh.
Your wife looked like she was mesmerized.
Oh yeah, she was. I was too.
Like,
Yeah.
Hector says, I'm guessing Arnold girded his hips. I think he misspelled that.
Grinded.
Grinded
Oh,
his
yeah,
hips.
I did the
when
Big E
Biggie
dance.
won.
Did the washing,
Everything,
the washing
yeah.
machine?
Yeah, it was man, it was such a great feeling. But yeah,
Don't ever do that again.
Anyway, after the main event,
half whole.
after the main event, fucking Rollins won, so he was up there fucking like taunting the crowd or whatever.
Oh,
Yeah.
the dark man.
And then Adam Pearce comes out, and everybody who was like around the ring and plus the Kobe from the back came and had a battle royal. Fucking Slapjack was in there. What's his name?
Slapjack.
Shane Thorne.
Oh,
He's got this new
The
gimmick.
good one.
Yeah, it was he's like an Outback guy. I don't know. They're fucking ruining him again. But anyway, he was part of the battle royal. Big E wins the battle royal, right?
yeah.
Pop. And then him and Seth Rollins go at it. Short little match, quick match, big ending, and huge pop from the people that were still there.
Yeah.
A lot of people stayed around because it was like right
Yeah,
after.
most people didn't leave.
Yeah.
Normally, that arena is half full by the time
Yeah.
SmackDown goes off the air.
Mhm.
But at that time, almost everyone
Honestly,
stayed.
because I was hoping and waiting for Becky Lynch because they didn't even mention the women's ladder match on SmackDown because there was two people at the time, one person missing. Nothing. Oh, that's Sunday. Oh, by the way, it's Tamina. Like,
Hey, you thought they would sell more pay-per-views, more
Yeah.
tickets by announcing who the eighth person
Yeah.
was.
but they didn't.
They already got your money.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, they ain't gonna sell any extra tickets by announcing it was Tamina.
Yeah, exactly.
They got our money.
But nobody's Mina.
Then Tamina.
But yeah, so anyway, the match ends, and dude, he took the mic and he popped the crowd. He fucking he was so grateful and this and that. He just fucking badass fucking little speech he did, and then literally fucking shook everyone's hand like
Nice.
all around the ring, all the way to the entrance ring.
All that
Everybody,
Delta.
yeah, everybody, just like selfies, fucking everything. I was like, dude, I hope he wins. And lo and behold,
Yeah. They
fucking
won.
won, man. That was so great. But back to the original point.
God
Rhea
damn.
Ripley, Charlotte. Hell of a fucking match, dude. Hell of a match.
Chris, what about you?
You were there.
Quality over quantity. If we're talking AEW in Dallas, Money in the Bank, Raw, and fucking SmackDown, quality over quantity, my dark horse pick that could be my top contender for match of the week
is
something that was put on the pre-show. The Usos and the Mysterios. Remember the saying of sports of entertainment. If you can't go on last, you go on first. You have everyone's attention. You have everyone's energy. You have everyone's everything. And just watching from not that I would know, but an aspect of seeing Ray on this ropes, clapping, trying to get the crowd hyped up for his own fucking son, so that he can get the hot tag. And the Usos still doing their own little bickering on the side because there's still a little bit dissension. Yeah, and then the nice little way that they got the Usos to win.
Yeah,
that little with the extra feet, the whole dude. There's not a flaw in that match.
Yeah,
it was clean.
So it was basically like deleted Roman and Edge's parts from the SmackDown match. Was what it sounds like.
Almost, yeah.
Because that was a badass match.
That was fun for what it was.
How they started the match, dude.
Yeah.
If anyone was wondering what reception Roman was gonna get,
he got the right one.
Oh my, yeah.
I'm glad that,
it was sprinkled in with booze.
Yeah,
because kids.
Yeah,
but man, it was loud.
I like that Roman's spear was countered by Edge's spear.
Yeah, they went spear for spear.
At one point, I figured that they were going to spear each other, and just like
Yeah.
But no, I like the way they actually did the spear into a spear thing. It was pretty cool.
Also, Pat McAfee. God damn.
Oh yeah.
Fucking man, what a treasure he is.
And,
what a treasure he is.
And you can see that on every Friday too, because when they have the certain camera angles where you see McAfee jumping around or McAfee like all up on Adam Cole, like Adam Cole on Michael Cole. Yeah, he's
And then they have like during commercial breaks, they have the McAfee minute where he just like pumps with the crowd, tells the crowd that Michael Cole hates Houston and shit like that. It's so fucking great.
I didn't know he did that. Awesome.
So good. But yeah, man. Dude, Money in the Bank was quality as fuck. Like
before we go to Money in the Bank, I need to eat a little bit of crow because I just stopped looking.
Okay.
You were right.
Oh.
That place was sold out to the tippy top.
There you go.
When the tickets went on sale, none of those seats were available. None of the seats on the hard camera. Just once.
Yeah.
I want to sit on the hard camera side so that I can get the view like if I'm at home.
That's what I always said.
I always want that.
Yeah, because like when my wife got me the ticket, she's like, "Yeah, you want to sit here?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's awesome. Being on TV is cool." But I've always wanted to.
But you ugly, man.
Yeah, exactly. That's
how you think they got the lowest ratings.
But I do want to sit on the hard camera side. It's catered to me.
Yeah.
But I mean, fuck.
Yeah.
It's still got a badass fucking view.
Yeah.
Especially with Tegan Knox and Shotzi.
Hey.
I had missed that segment of the last SmackDown in the Thunderdome. I had no idea that they were already moved up to the main roster.
Yeah. It was fucking awesome.
Didn't we talk
about it?
Yeah, and I'm just like,
yeah.
Pendejo.
Yeah, no, dude, and it was good.
They can't.
No.
They can't afford last names for these women?
Did they get rid of their last names?
Tag team is Shotzi and Knox.
Well, Knox is the last name. It's Tegan Knox.
Commentary didn't address them as their full name.
Yes, they did.
No, they did.
Well, I wasn't. I did not hear the first when they debuted. They kept saying Tegan Knox.
I went back and saw it, and they didn't.
Watch it again because they said Shotzi.
All right, I'm gonna try it again.
Now this Friday they could WWE. They could completely change it all up. They could have different names for all they fucking know.
Yeah.
By Friday,
they're going to be Beacon and Fox.
Yes. But no,
should come out with actual Fox hair.
Alicia Fox.
Yeah, that place was fucking packed, dude.
Yeah,
but because I was where I got there. Hold on, I got there during the first dark match. There was 2 dark matches. One, fucking D.H. Smith, random as fuck.
Mm-hmm. I forgot.
Yeah, D.H. Smith tagged with other guy from the way, Austin Theory, to take on Odyssey Jones and some other guy. I looked him up. I don't know what the fuck he is.
Probably breakout talent.
Odyssey Jones.
Odyssey Jones.
Odysseus Jones.
No, it's Odyssey.
No, it's Odyssey.
Yeah. That dude is over as fuck. Random as fuck. Because again, I didn't catch the beginning. I caught like the last 2 minutes of the match, and I was like, "Is that fucking?"
He might have been on NXT last week before.
No, he was on this week.
This week?
Yeah. He was in that match, and again, good. It was good.
Yeah.
But he's shining there. And then the other dark match was Xia Li against before the broken ribs.
Yeah.
For
We'll get there.
Is that
against
confirmed?
Aaliyah.
We'll
No.
get there.
Oh, no, I haven't been online today.
Anything else from Friday in person that you want to bring up, mention, nitpick?
No, it's pretty. Everything was like,
That was the
Yeah.
smoothest 2 hours.
dude, it flew by. I was like,
Yeah.
oh shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Because even when I
And it was
watched,
even longer for y'all.
the only time that I got, because I timed my get up, my okay, you know what, my beer is done. I'm hungry. I got there a little late, so I didn't get to eat before. Because I know when I'm a time, my beer and food, and that's when Chad Gable and fucking Otis come out.
Yeah.
It sucks. I miss Cesaro,
Yeah.
but whatever. I want to go get my beer and food. I came back. Match was over. Perfect. Yeah. But yeah, that was the only like for me lull.
Yeah.
And I watched it back, and yeah, I didn't really miss much.
You get the shirt there?
No,
Oh. Where'd you get the shirt?
eBay.
Ah. That's
They had them, and I thought they were gonna upsell.
From WWE or somebody else?
It was eBay.
It's a WWE licensed shirt.
No, because like the Target
Yeah.
and
Somebody-
there's retailers that have actual eBay accounts that
Yeah.
they'll get rid of stuff that they can't sell at the store. So
It's a guy who sells a bunch of authorized shit.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
so
I
it's
thought-
Hebner.
Yes. I thought I was gonna get like reamed. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I've been wanting this shirt.
And it was $35 at the live show. 20?
20.
That's fake.
I don't give a
It's
fuck.
okay.
I'm wearing it. I'm
No one has to
touch
know.
it. It's real.
Look at the back of that tag. Does it have the WWE tag right
It does.
Wait. What's MME?
It's the Miz. It's Miz TV.
here?
So were they selling any good merch there?
Yeah, but they sold out so fucking fast.
Yeah?
Because everyone had
and
been
my
to a
nephew's
wrestling
and my
show.
nephew's at 3X.
Yeah,
they
they-
didn't have everything in 3X.
They had like this Texas one.
No?
But like, nah. But
oh, it was a Texas tour shirt. that they
yeah,
had.
it was like red and blue.
Dude, they had a badass Money in the Bank shirt where it was the briefcase,
Texas.
but it was
that
the
bitch
Texas
looked
flag.
bad. Like
Oh.
if I had gone to Money in the Bank or if it was here, I'd have bought it. That bitch
If
was
they
bad.
would have sold briefcases that were actually painted like that shirt with the
Mhm.
Texas flag on it, I would
Oh,
probably
yeah.
pick one up. But all the guys' briefcases sold out on Sunday. And there's one thing I missed on
A lot of
since we're
belts.
transitioning from Friday to Sunday.
Yeah.
They were selling Funko Pops, and it was $25, which is probably retail. You find it at Walmart.
Mm.
It's Steve Austin and Hollywood Rock in the ring,
Oh,
and
wow.
I passed on it.
Dude.
Oh.
I have no place to put it.
Yeah. Right there for listen. Put them on top. Make a little.
The camera
Put it on
can't
the
see
shelf
it.
right here.
Yeah, make a show.
Right here.
I
Yeah,
have
there's
more
one right
posters
there.
there. I have more posters coming.
There ain't no poster right now.
Well, I got Bianca Belair on Money in the Bank.
Hell yeah.
That's
All right.
coming, so
All
that's
right.
gonna go up there.
All right.
Sunday, Sleeper, Usos, Mysterio. Fuck me, dude. Before we get to the highs, let's bring it down a little bit.
Okay.
How bad was the fuck up on Peacock?
Bad.
That's bad.
Bad.
That's
I was
bad.
so here's what happened with me. What used to happen before was like, oh, W Network, it's lagging. Everybody get the fuck off the Wi-Fi because I got like,
Yeah.
I got
Tablets,
Wi-Fi,
cell phone,
yeah, tablets,
TV,
yeah, cell
phones.
phones, all kinds of shit.
All the
So,
kids doing
Yeah,
whatever.
exactly.
Yeah.
So it could be
Neighbors.
everybody out. So no, got
Watching
off
Bluey, right?
And it kept fucking lagging. Like fuck. So like instantly I was like, let me look at it on Twitter. Boom. As soon as I typed it in, bam, bam, everybody just shitting all over it. People who get paid to talk about WWE, shitting all over it. So I'm like, that's how I know that they fucked up.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, I was sitting there at home trying to watch it.
like,
and
I
all of a
didn't
sudden,
see
whoop,
the
it just
fucking-
went away.
Boogs play Randy Orton's fucking song and they were
Yeah.
singing it.
Yeah.
I didn't get to see that
And
live.
Nakamura doing the pose.
I didn't get to
Yeah.
see that
Everyone
live.
lost their shit
Yeah.
there, dude.
Yeah,
That was
because
so
it was
much
good.
fun.
It's like, remember in the 90s when we had Spice, but not really? The adult network?
Yeah.
It was like scrambled every once in a while you
Yeah.
can catch a titty.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was watching. Every once in a while I caught a titty. And like it sucked because it would cut in and out, and I was like, I was getting so fuking frustrated.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why this match? Why this
Yeah.
match?
It had to be
Like
the
it couldn't have been
main
like
match, yeah.
another fucking match that
Yeah.
it did it to you. That's what sucked.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was. It was about like 8 minutes or so. It felt like an eternity.
Yeah.
It was only a total of like 5 to 8
Yeah, it
minutes.
wasn't that bad. For me, it started at the Applebee's commercial.
Mhm.
That was like right before the match. And I was
That's
like,
probably why they replayed it. So that Applebee's got their money's worth.
yeah. But see, what was funny is that like we just kind of saw all the wrestlers sitting around. I'm like, okay, whatever. And then it started glitching. I was like, oh. And then the next thing I know is Applebee's and there's Baron Corbin. And I'm like, oh shit, are they doing the joke about how he used to be the Applebee's fucking manager and that was the fucking inside joke? And then like it cut away and I'm like, oh shit, what the hell?
Mhm.
And then that's when I was like, oh shit, this is not our Wi-Fi. Oh shit. And then, like you looking at the phone, looking on Twitter, it's like, oh, this is for everybody. Missed all the entrances and missed the first few minutes of the match.
Good, badass spots, man.
Saturday, here in Houston, the weather was beautiful. Sunday morning, I drove out with my nephew to Arlington because priorities. I had to go to Gino's East to get some deep dish.
Oh, of course.
Dallas.
There's a Gino's East here.
No,
right?
there isn't.
Yeah, there is.
Where?
I'm fucking 45 North. On the
And-
north side.
And
Like right before the Woodlands.
Oh shit!
it's not. I don't think it's there anymore. It never shows up on the app on the map thing. There used to be one near Tomball years ago. That bitch is gone. You might, but if you want good Chicago deep dish, there's a place on Airline.
What's it called?
Chicago's meeting something.
Yeah.
Oh, there's shit.
My friend's husband sells micheladas there. Like it's like a micha libre. It's like a wrestling thing, michelada thing. He's like he partners with them over there. But apparently it's really fucking good.
Yep.
Mike, the racist or boss or whatever, he's a Chicago guy.
Forget about it.
Yeah, well he fucking he's from Wisconsin, but he's all about Chicago.
Kansas.
He like gave it a stamp of approval and
Okay.
Gino's East, Arlington, Texas. Yeah, there's none in music.
You're thinking of something else.
Maybe.
No, I'm pretty sure.
Papa Yo-Yo.
Yeah.
Dallas weather,
Papa Yo-Yo.
awesome. Arlington weather, awesome. Watch the car there because it's been raining for like 3 months here.
Yeah,
and I finally
It
got
still
2
is.
days where I could get my car washed clean.
Yeah.
And then we start driving on fucking from Arlington to fucking Fort Worth, and you just see the clouds just like, oh, and it rained. It rained a lot.
It
And
rained sideways.
And the worst part is Houston, Toyota Center at the garage, bro.
Yeah.
Friday, I parked 3 blocks away. Parallel, paid nothing.
Mm.
You don't get that shit in Fort Worth.
No.
There's a neighborhood right across the street, and there's signs everywhere. There's permit only and towed at your expense.
What a
And
dick.
ching ching cha.
I've been making money.
$25 to park, either in the 4 lots outside or the parking garage that's next to the building.
Yeah, I park on Friday. I always park in the Tundra parking lot.
My
$20.
biggest fear, I did not want it to come to fruition again.
Uh-huh.
When Scott and I went to WrestleMania 34, we parked in the parking garage 2 blocks down from the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. It took us 90 minutes to get out.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I park literally in the parking garage that's under the Superdome. It's
Yeah.
weird because you park and you
Yeah.
walk up and you're, hey, there's a Superdome,
Yeah.
like fucking right there. Yeah, it took us. I fell asleep. I wasn't driving, thankfully. I fell asleep, and I woke up. We're fucking still here. What
And
the
it's
fuck?
dangerous because if the windows are down, you're falling asleep. You're getting all that,
Yeah.
you're getting all that carbon monoxide.
Remember WrestleMania 24? That was also no, we weren't together. It was me and David, but you were there too. But you
I
were in your own car.
parallel parked across the street from there.
Yeah.
That ain't shit
No,
either.
we parked in the stadium
That's
parking.
fucking right. Because Sylvia and I were waiting at the fucking
Yeah.
TGI's or Chin's like 45 minutes for y'all.
Yeah, we couldn't get out. And of course, that was the fucking Ric Flair retirement match.
Yeah.
The entire fucking 45 minutes are there. Woo! Woo! Once we actually got onto the freeway, we were driving down the freeway. Motherfuckers had the windows down, going down the freeway at like 20 miles an hour because it was fucking traffic. But still,
With us, it was WrestleMania 2018.
Yeah.
Everybody was doing the meh, meh, meh,
Huh?
meh, meh. The New Day rocks with their horns.
So to avoid my fear, as soon as Roman Reigns pinned Edge, my nephew and I, yoink, we parked on the opposite side of the garage.
You missed
So
it.
we had to run all the way around, and we still didn't hear nothing. And then we're running. We run out the building. We're in the garage. All of a sudden, I hear people on their smartphones because they're watching because it's Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
You're thinking Roman just survived Edge,
Yeah.
and now somebody's gonna cash in. I'm
Yeah.
like, fuck it. If I miss it, I miss it.
Yeah.
Especially since Nikki had already catches
Yeah.
or no,
No, she was
next
next
night.
That was the next
But I was like, fuck it. We
Yeah.
need to get out of here. So from 90 seconds, from the chair that I sat in the arena to the seat in my car, 90 seconds.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
And then within 30 seconds after that, I was already on the highway.
Nice.
I was gone.
Nice.
And I missed John
You
Cena.
miss John. Man, that's because I was even like, so I was over. And I was like, oh, okay, it's over. I think they even had the little graphic.
They
I was
fool
like,
you.
it's like, oh, okay, cool. And like now the whole world can acknowledge me. Then boom, I was like, oh shit, I haven't popped for John Cena since like I think it's the first time I ever popped for John Cena. Yeah, I was like, fuck yeah, John Cena's back. That was fucking awesome. Yeah, it was good. And then
I was waiting for Cena to say something.
And they just faded to
No,
black,
man.
right?
Yeah, pretty much. Like he was there,
He did the
did his do, walked up to Roman, didn't say anything.
but Monday though.
Yeah.
I'll always give that. Like as corny as it was, John Cena could pump up a fucking crowd.
Yeah.
He's the human Kermit the Frog for that
Yeah,
company.
He fucking
That's
did
why
it.
he was out there every week in the
Oh,
opening segment for 5
yeah.
years,
Yeah.
6 years. Did the right woman win the briefcase?
Maybe. But what I will say is this. She won it in the right way.
I love the way she won.
I love
loved it.
that. Everybody fighting at the top of the
me
ladder,
and my
and then she
buddies-
just went and snatched it away from somebody.
I don't know where this came from, but my friend used to always call it. Oh, yeah, heard of it? It was the walrus effect.
Uh-huh.
He said that two male, like alpha male
Yes.
walruses fight for the fucking the woman, the female walrus' affection. That out of nowhere, nobody even mentions to the third male walrus, and he just takes her.
Yeah.
All the males are fighting for her.
Yep.
And that's
Yep.
exactly what you should. Walrus her ass up there and got the fucking money in the face.
I absolutely love the way that happened, man, because I've always thought this. Like, this has been like a thought that's been in my head. If there's a bunch of people that are fucking fighting and they're just distracted, why can't you just snatch it?
Mhm.
Especially if you're up at the top. But like, oh no, wrestling, you can't just
Yeah.
snatch it because you got to build. But no, she actually just
She's
snatched
like,
it while everyone else was fighting. It's like,
Everyone was like,
all right,
what the
great.
fuck?
This is exactly what I thought should happen at some point, and it happened.
Yeah.
And it worked for her character as well,
Mhm.
because she's like, oh, this scrappy little underdog,
Yeah.
and like, oh, she won it by accident. How do you accidentally win a Money in the Bank by
Yeah.
just being adorable and then just stealing the thing? Okay, cool.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Friday taught me. Sunday for sure showed me because Friday saw it in person. Sunday saw it on TV. Liv fucking Morgan is over, dude. Anything she did, everyone was like, yeah, fucking like every little move she made, and when she almost got it, everyone was fucking popping, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we were talking during the match, and I was like, literally anybody could win except Natty and Tamina, and people would be like, yeah, fuck it,
Yeah.
and it sucks to say because respect and shit.
Well, I mean, yeah, for Natty.
Yeah,
Can I share on the match now?
go for it.
All right, you're done.
Yeah.
Do you guys do notice when they do these previews for Money in the Bank the weeks leading up to the show that the woman's briefcase is smaller,
Way smaller,
right?
Way smaller. Yeah.
I say that
because the women's are smaller.
I say that because they need to scale the rest of it down. It hurts me to see these women struggling to pick up the same ladders that men can pick up by themselves. It's hard. They take a lot longer to set up spots because those ladders are not meant for them. They need to bring out some. They need to lower the briefcase
So
a little
you're saying
lower,
they need a unisex ladder
or that,
or a feminine ladder.
or that. But it's just
I mean, the Big Show had a bigger ladder.
That's
the
true.
Big Show had a bigger ladder.
Biggest
Yeah.
ladder.
And just some of that, the men's match felt more fluid because not just because they've had so many more times to perfect the art,
Yeah.
but they're used to carrying the ladders around, and watching the girls struggle was just like,
Didn't they lower the goal in the WNBA? And this is the WNBA
so.
ball smaller?
yeah.
Is
And
it-
the 3 points a lot closer than the males.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know.
The match would be presented a lot better. You would see the girls doing better if they
If
weren't
they had their own
limit-
ladders or were smaller or lighter, I
Yeah.
get it because they're smaller and lighter.
Yeah.
Makes
Half
sense.
of the girls are not even 5 feet tall.
Yeah.
And you're gonna make them climb up those huge ass ladders. I love the finish. I hated the execution of the finish because Asuka and Tamina on this side, their fight wasn't even believable.
Yeah.
They weren't knocking each other over or sliding down a couple of rungs to at least make it look like, oh, let's make this look like we're beating the crap out of each other.
Yeah, no,
And then on the right, they didn't look like they were much into it either. Like they were just playing around, like they were just going like this. And the only ones that you can tell were actually attempting to make it look credible were the girls in the middle before Nikki went up.
Yeah.
It's just
Well, and then Nikki crawled up over fucking Natty. So
and a little
Natty,
bit beside, a little bit
well,
over.
because Natty was like this way, but her feet were still on the fucking thing, so she had to crawl over Natty, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, according to you, Natty was one of the ones that was making it believable. But the most unbelievable part would be the one that you're crawling up over, because I'm so distracted fighting you, I don't feel somebody crawling up my ass.
Yeah.
I mean,
you can't do this number.
Yeah, you can't be like, hey, what you doing back there?
There were a lot more spots in the women's ladder match where some of the things they didn't make sense. They're already by them. There was 2 instances where a woman was by themselves in the ring. Why are you trying to move the ladder so the camera can watch you?
I did.
Just climb up the fucking ladder. It felt a lot more fluid with the men.
Since you were there, because I've seen literally 2 different reactions from the 2 places that I see, like my post wrestling match shit on Cultaholic and What Culture. What Culture said, so okay, I'll ask you. When Alexa did the whole trying to summoning the briefcase thing, how did the crowd react to that?
The crowd was almost like in awe. Like it felt believable because that's the character we've been given for the past 6 months. Yeah. I was a bit disappointed, not because it happened, but because we didn't get enough. I loved Alexa standing there like a gargoyle next to the ring, and like half of the women that came out and did their pose, you just see her right there. Like,
I love that she committed to her fucking role.
And then she did the thing with Zelina.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, great. So when I was hoping to see a bit where, and again, going back to like, this could have been the bridge to start scaling the women's stuff down. Yeah. Like literally have Alexa like pretend she's pulling at it from the ring, from the floor. She's on the ring and she's just going like this. And then slowly it just starts to come down. But you believe it because she's not all there. She's a few fries short of a Happy Meal and she's a white chick. So you can see it. Like this pendeja right here, but it's working. And then somebody knock her out and either it goes back up or it stays lower. Yeah. I wanted more of that. Yeah,
but I did want more, but I'm so glad that they at least try to keep up with it. Because, of course, during the pandemic era, they got away with it because, dude, come on. There's no people there. So they can do whatever the fuck they want.
And the other part was, I don't think enough women in the match saw Alexa hypnotize Zelina to the point that everyone else had to bury her in ladders. That part was disjointed to me a little bit. If she would have done something else to like move, like, or even if the girls
hit somebody,
or if the girls were fighting up there and Alexa just goes like this and the briefcase just moves, freak people out to the point where we need to bury this hoe. Yeah. And then it would have been it felt like there was a little bit here and there that just was like janky.
Yeah.
But
A for effort, though. I really love how hard they tried, and like if you see, especially like if you compare throughout the years since 2017, the women's Money in the Bank matches, how far they've come in just 5 matches. Dude, they're getting better at it, and it's good. Think of the men have had fucking 20 years, 30 years, whatever. Money in the Bank started with like 05 or something like that,
maybe
something like that.
Money in the Bank?
The pay-per-view or the match?
The match.
The match started in 2005. WrestleMania 21.
Fucking
I was
18
there.
18 years.
Yeah.
So so they've had a lot. 05, 21, 16 years.
17.
Whatever.
Well, yeah.
Math.
Close enough.
That was good. The men's Money in the Bank was tight.
Fast forward to Monday. So we're going to talk about something completely different. Say Charlotte makes it to 17. Does it matter?
Yeah.
3 of her title reigns are a day long.
Yeah.
Because Money in the Bank women cash them on her.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're padding her numbers at this point because she wants to be like her dad. Okay. Does the reign matter?
Yes. Yes. Because it's not Ric Flair isn't the longest reigning WWE or whatever world champion.
Yeah.
He's the most time champion. The New Day, although they kind of are the most the longest reigning. They're the most time champions or whatever. Yeah, of course. I've always said it since I was a kid, and like I forgot who I was hyping up. Like, oh man, there's something time champions. And my friend who didn't watch wrestling was like, damn, so that means he lost like 7 times. You know what I mean?
There was an
Yeah.
RVD promo with Ric Flair. Do you know who I am? I'm the 16-time champ. And RVD's like,
You lost.
dude, you lost the belt 16 times. Love that promo.
Yeah.
Love it.
Same argument. So I yeah.
So it doesn't matter if you win the
it-
series
it
in 4
doesn't.
games or in 7.
Yeah,
You're
Right.
champ. You're champ.
Exactly.
Champ.
You know, World Series 2017.
Campeón way.
Bitch, bang bang.
I just want to let that out there.
No, yeah, because
my ass.
it also doesn't exactly shut up the Charlotte haters because they're gonna hate.
Yeah.
But the whole she just buries people, bro. She's fucking done the sell for everybody.
She's the opportunity.
Yes, she's done the sell. She sold for Nikki. She could have been a bitch and said like, nah, I don't want to. You know what I mean? I don't want to. It's like just like totally made it go different or whatever. But
For the story that's been presented on Raw up to now with Nikki almost superhero, was it the right time to have her cash in the next night?
yes, and you know why?
Tell them.
Because this was the best Raw after Mania they've had in 2 years, and it wasn't even a Raw after Mania. And it was the perfect crowd to pop it with.
Okay.
Yeah, because this was the time. If it was the next week, half the viewers were already left.
And it also tells me that Big E's going to hold on to the briefcase for a while
Of course,
because you know when it was just a Raw and a SmackDown,
Mm-hmm.
you had 2 Mr. Money in the Banks running around. It was too much, so they had to have one cash in really quickly,
Yeah.
and then the other would run around with it.
Yeah.
Now you have a Mr. and a Mrs., but it's still the same damn thing. Too many Money in the Banks out there running around, so you got to pull the trigger on one real easy,
Mm-hmm.
and then the other one you want to juice it up a little bit, give it a little bit of time. What's Big E
How
gonna
much
do?
time?
I don't know.
What do you do with Biggie?
You
Right now.
eventually have him become world champion. I don't know on who, but you
Because the
eventually have
draft is
him
coming up.
win.
The draft is coming up.
Is that official?
The draft.
WWE Facebook, Twitter, WWE.com, the network.
No,
Peacock.
it was supposed to be like late August, but now it's early October. The draft.
What do you do with Biggie?
You eventually have him fucking win.
Yeah, but who?
He's not going to be one of these guys that catches in and loses.
I'm asking for long division, bro. I want to see the work. What do you do with Biggie now that he's got the briefcase?
You have him do a gentleman's cash in.
Ah,
No, you can't.
You know why I would do it in Mania? Because it's this simple. Big E's promos the last couple of weeks, last couple of months, especially through the BLM,
Mhm.
it's very simple. Guys like me don't get matches at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
I'm getting mine. I want him to announce it tomorrow. Announce that shit tomorrow that
Yeah,
the
he's
main
gonna-
event for
he's gonna-
WrestleMania is already set.
That's subjective
no,
because, okay,
man. Remember the last time that happened?
Let's rewind.
Oh, Kennedy got hurt?
Yeah.
And
Let's
Yeah, you're
rewind.
how many
fate.
times did he get hurt?
Hold on, let's rewind. Let's
You
say.
can play the same thing with COVID.
Oh, listen.
Mm.
We'll be at the X variant by
I
the
know.
time
That's what I'm saying. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Let's say 3 years ago, Biggie wins the Money in the Bank. Right? Everyone's excited. He does what you say. I'm, at New York, WWE WrestleMania in New York. I'm gonna be the main event, the world champion, and then Becky Lynch happens. You cannot take the main event from that. So yeah, you can have.
You move the main event. You put her
move it-
somewhere else.
Exactly, but you
You
don't
put Becky somewhere else.
Well, in there
I
2
dare
nights.
you. No, I think
Not this time.
It was
Not one
the
night.
last 2 nights.
Eh.
Whatever.
You
Yeah,
can't
no,
go
no.
on last.
Hard
Go on
subject
first.
to change.
Yeah.
COVID subject
Yeah,
to change.
yeah, no. I would say, gentlemen's.
There has to be a gentleman's agreement.
Yeah.
And you have all this time to do the New Day against the Bloodline.
Yeah, because
Build
the
up.
draft, you either got to bring them to SmackDown or you just swap them. Big E to Raw and New Day to SmackDown.
Hector says Big E cashes in before Mania. That way he can headline Mania.
Fair. That's what I say. At the Rumble or anywhere
If we're
else.
Elimination
get,
Chamber.
if the rumor is Roman Reigns and an Uso against The Rock and an Uso, that doesn't need the world title. So you could give
Yeah,
it to Big E
but
at
if
or the Rumble.
Yeah.
The Rock's Hollywood, there's no one in Hollywood that's going to let Rock wrestle a singles match. So they're putting him in a tag match so that he don't get hurt.
That's fine.
So they don't need the belt
That
for a
actually
tag
makes a lot
match.
of sense.
You don't need a belt for a tag match. So
Yeah.
Big E could cash it in at Rumble.
But I would say if Big E could go to Raw and eventually.
beat Lashley.
It's going to piss a lot of people off. You know who Big E's favorite all-time wrestler is?
Goldberg.
Goldberg.
Yeah.
If Big E could beat Bill Goldberg for the WWE
So
title,
Goldberg beats
oh,
Lashley,
yes.
Big E cashes in
oh
on
my
Goldberg.
god!
Oh man.
no, not even
But
like a
that
cash
means
in,
that,
like
oh,
if a
man.
gentleman's cash in. He literally has a match with Goldberg on a Survivor Series.
Now, how much of a gentleman are we talking about? We're talking about like a week advance? We're talking about, hey, later
RVD
tonight?
did it for a pay-per-view. It was
Yeah,
4 weeks.
exactly,
He's
like-
like, it's my
Yeah,
home field.
yeah, that.
Home court advantage.
Exactly,
Yeah.
that.
Is that what you
They're-
want to do?
yes, that's what I'm talking about.
You're very
you know,
gentlemanly.
Building it up, yeah. Building
Very
it up.
gentlemanly.
there's it's not official, but it's also not unofficial. We could be having one of these pay-per-views in Tampa between now and
We already had him lose
WrestleMania.
in Tampa, which that's what WWE does.
So
We'll get to that.
so have him in his hometown.
Yeah.
Gentleman's agreement. It's on the schedule. They show these highlights of all these cities that they're
Mhm.
going to, even
Yeah.
though they already canceled 2 of the shows.
Yeah.
But
The house
they're
shows.
supposed to go to one was
Super show.
one was SmackDown in Atlanta,
Oh.
and they canceled that. They moved it to Milwaukee.
Oh,
If it's television they're moving,
Well,
something's going on.
Atlanta's getting a lot of shit canceled on them for some of their laws. They were supposed to have the All-Star game there.
Is Vince the kind of guy who's going to cancel shit over laws?
No, but his sponsors are.
You
And,
think he learned that lesson from Snickers?
Probably.
Yeah.
It's all about the money.
Yes.
Hector says this. Chris, in regards to The Rock, let's be honest. I, as an XFL fan, don't want him to get injured and delay the relaunch of the XFL.
I don't care about the XFL until they give us the damn trophy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Undefeated.
Yeah,
Houston
undefeated.
Roughnecks, 5-0,
Yeah.
baby. 5-0. Roughneck.
Lashley and Kofi, did that go as planned? Did you like it?
I liked it.
I liked it.
I liked it.
I hated it for Kofi, but whatever, man. Someone's got to be it. But
I mean, at least it wasn't Kofi versus Brock, where it was just
Yeah.
like, what was it, 16 seconds or
Yeah.
some bullshit? Like
yeah,
8?
yeah.
Whatever.
Either way, like Lashley dominated. I love what they're doing with Lashley.
Lashley did dominate.
I love what they're doing with him because for a while, even as Almighty Lashley, you're like, oh, okay, yeah, it's getting. I love that they're doing the storyline where like he got complacent with the girls and the champagne and all
Yeah,
that
yeah,
shit.
Kofi
He's
was right.
pissed off.
Acknowledge the
Yeah.
belief of the
Yeah.
other babyface.
Yeah, he's pissed
and
off.
use it against
Which
him.
was just an easy way to get rid of the girls.
Well, yeah,
Right? Because they're going on the road and they, I
Yeah.
get that. But it was a good story, though. It's a good
Mhm.
story. And it adds a little bit to the character and a little bit to the feud with Kofi because it's like, okay, I acknowledge the fact that he was right about this, we're still going to whoop his ass. He still did.
So do you still like Lashley's character at the expense of Keith Lee?
You know what? I'm not going to attribute that to Lashley. I'm going to attribute that to just bad booking by the WWE and Vince. Keith Lee should not have just gone out there, made his return, and then I'm going to really attribute that to my like or dislike for Lashley. Now, it's wrong.
I don't like the way that happened. WWE is in the business of creating moments, and their moment was his pop. Like their moment was, oh, okay, oh shit, Keith Lee, whatever.
You get your little baby dick moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And then
guess.
you lose. But honestly, that
In
wasn't
front of
a,
his hometown?
yeah. That wasn't a good match though.
No.
Not at all.
And
They had no chemistry.
yeah,
But was it,
zero
I don't know if it was
chemistry.
rushed or if that was the way it was called, but it just
I don't know
looked
what it was.
odd.
It wasn't good. I remember during the match, I was like, "This isn't good. This isn't." It sucks because we know what each one of them can do individually,
Yeah.
and it just you could tell they probably threw that bitch together like right before the show,
Yeah.
and I was just like, neither one of them knew what they were doing.
You know, and I would like to give them maybe a second chance.
yes,
Give them like another match, you
Yeah.
know, maybe in a couple of weeks. Let them have
But-
time to kind of put it together. Maybe
Yeah,
get a
in
different
WWE,
producer.
You usually don't get that second match.
Yeah, I know, but
And even if you do, by then you might have lost people.
Yeah.
This is the same guy
I'm not
that
talking about people, I'm talking about
This-
me.
this is the
I
same
said I would give
this-
them a second chance.
this is the
Not
same
you.
guy that beat Randy Orton in his debut.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
now he lost to Bobby Lashley in 6 minutes.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Bobby
Yeah.
Lashley is more dominant right now than Randy Orton was at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that ranks number 3 on the shit list this
Oh,
week.
yeah, there's number one.
Number
with a
3,
bullet.
the shit list, number 3 is the handling of Keith Lee's return.
Mhm.
Number 2,
Peacock.
Yeah, Peacock. Okay.
number 1,
You know where
I
this
have
is going.
never, I cannot remember. Actually, I can remember The last time a brand was hurt that badly was when Jeff Hardy showed up high in the main event of their pay-per-view. That almost killed TNA. Matter of fact, that killed TNA and they came back as Impact.
So it did kill.
I thought it was a fluke.
It didn't really kill TNA, but it wasn't good.
I never
It was
watched
good.
TNA,
It was
so
good.
it was dead already.
I mean, he didn't kill it.
And then
I have never been as disinterested as anyone as I am right now with Karrion Kross after what happened on Raw.
Yeah.
so here's my take, because I've been very silent about it. Like when we have a chat or whatever.
For anybody that doesn't know, we'll just be clear. Karrion Kross right now is the champion in NXT.
Dominant.
Undefeated, dominant. Almost to the levels of Bobby Lashley dominant. He debuts on Raw without his girlfriend, without the smoke, without the pomp and circumstance that his entrance brings.
He was lip syncing to his own entrance music, which usually she does.
Yeah.
It looked kind of dumb.
Yeah. Not good.
And loses in 5 minutes to a guy that hasn't won a match in 2 years.
Yes.
Somebody who we might say is a little washed up.
A face wrestler that used heel tactics to beat this guy.
None of that was good. Like, I watched it. I was like, I'm not even mad. I'm just disappointed. Like, I was just like, come on. Like, what? My inner underdog was like, what's this guy's problem with NXT? Because I didn't watch SmackDown because I was there. But apparently they didn't even talk about where Finn's been for the past 2 years.
Which, by the way, that's number 4 on my shit list.
Charlotte, when she listed off her accomplishments, brought up the Divas title and not the NXT Women's title. So that's, and then, that shit with fucking Karrion Kross. So what his deal with, apparently what I've seen is that people were like, this was like a message to NXT, like, hey, hold your fucking horses. Like, that's bad.
Fall and pray.
Yeah, that's a bad message to send.
Yeah.
So whatever, it's bad. Like, there's no good about this. Now, how you can recover? WWE, of course you can recover. You can, first impressions, blah blah blah.
You never get a second chance at a first impression.
No, you don't. You really don't.
But you get as many chances as you want at second impressions.
But next week
on main event,
and
superstars.
Yes.
But next week, Karrion Kross fucking brutalized, victimized, sodomized this fucking goddamn Jeff Hardy, like, to a pulp.
Who cares?
You, a hardcore fan, no. You already made your decision. You and Dave Meltzer talking about it. That's fine.
I hate Dave Meltzer.
Me as a fucking, casual wrestling fan. Me as a casual, the ASMR on this.
That's why I did it. That's why you do it again. Because you're about to put me to sleep.
Yeah. Like, me, the casual fan, or not even a casual fan, me, the devoted WWE fan is like, oh shit, cool. Karrion Kross. Now this is who we're talking about.
Yeah.
He sees himself on SmackDown and now he's up here.
No. I'm the same way I've always been. This is like the 7th show I'll come out on, bro.
Bootleg Steve Austin t-shirt. Now he's up here.
I know, right? Yeah. Well.
But cheating baseball team hat, and now he thinks he's
champions, baby.
Yeah, MAGA, right?
Yeah.
Stop the vote.
You can never take away the championship. You can never take away Trump winning 4 years.
Stop the count.
I get it.
Stop the count.
You can do whatever you want on Raw, but I don't want to bring up old wounds, but this validates my pick. I was right.
Bro.
Push, keep fire NXT because it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
This proves.
But you were doing it as Vince.
This proved that in Vince McMahon's eyes, Raw, SmackDown, there's NXT. Yeah. Nothing in that title picture means anything anymore. And they've already taped episodes for next week. I know what TakeOver 36 is. And none of that shit matters anymore because an old timer beat him in 5 minutes on national television.
So I did watch NXT last week because I do love NXT.
Last night,
Tuesday. I do have to say that it wasn't the best NXT episode, but I do really like what they're doing with Joe and Karrion Kross. That segment was really fucking good.
Segments. The ending.
The Eggman.
Oh.
That was so fucking good.
Joe.
Don't say that
And you know what
shit.
the best part was? I don't know if you guys noticed. There was bad weather out there in Full Sail. So when Joe ran out, there's lightning going on in the background, and you hear him go, "Ah!" I was like, "Fuck, you couldn't have timed that any better."
Cinematography, like that was really good for the NXT.
Hector in the live chat says Vince has never acknowledged NXT. The only exceptions is Bailey and Sasha, and Owens and Zayn.
And Survivor Series,
Which
he had the
fucking one.
and NXT one.
So that again, from what I've seen, that's him saying, "Hold on, pal, we're still, y'all aren't the fucking ones, and it sucks because it's literally holding down your own company because you need to realize NXT is literally WWE."
Yeah,
And it's not just it's funny you say that. NXT is doing more now to train their people to be ready for television by having more sports entertainment than actual professional wrestling. Yeah. NXT with Finn Balor, Nakamura, Sami Zayn, Samoa Joe, Robert Roode was not sports entertainment.
No, it was wrestling.
It was pro wrestling.
Yeah.
NXT right now, I love Grimy.
Grimes.
I love
fucking LA Knight.
LA
Say what
Knight.
you want to say about LA Knight?
Dexter Lumis. They have characters. They don't have pro wrestlers. They don't have pro wrestlers. They have superstars. They have characters. They have people that in 3 years, 4 years can be carrying the flag for your brands. And Vince is pissing on these guys like nothing. And then you wonder why people don't want to start putting stock in these guys because once they leave that NXT nest.
Yeah. No, that's fair. That's completely fair. And that is why throughout I don't want to say years, but especially the past months, I have been more and more of an AEW flag waver. And I'm not saying I'll never be that guy because I hate that guy. Oh, WCW is better than WWE. I don't give a fuck, dude. It's wrestling.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, dude, someone's still making fun of you for watching wrestling. So, so don't fucking whatever. Don't get too up and sort of on your high horse about it. But I really, really like that I can just I don't feel like watching Raw. I'm gonna watch fucking Dynamite on Wednesday.
Robert, welcome.
What up?
You know what the biggest fuck you to Vince would be?
What?
For all the shit that I just said about not putting stock in NXT, if NXT were live every week in the same arenas that AEW has been so far, they would sell them out just as fast. They would get the reactions just as loud or louder. They'd sell just as much merch, if not more merch, and they'd be They'd be just as noticed, if not more noticed, than Raw or SmackDown. If NXT was given the opportunity to leave CWC and go back on the road like Raw and SmackDown and enjoying the fruits of red state COVID that don't care and they want to have people in the arenas. The NXT could pull off what AEW is pulling off right now. Right now, the brands are AEW and NXT, and then SmackDown. But Raw, fuck, dude, I'm so far past gone. It was bad, and this was the one. This was like you said. This had as much buzz as a Raw after Mania. Yes. That's why I watched the whole thing.
God, and it sucks because throughout the fucking night they were selling this guy. Not even Karrion Kross. They were fucking coming up Karrion Kross. I'm just like but he's gonna squash like an enhancement talent.
Robert
was the enhancement talent.
Robert in the live chat says poor EC3 never had a chance. It's true.
I mean,
Hector says, has anybody seen the narrative show he has made? Not good on my part. No, what the hell do you mean the narrative show?
Idea.
You know what he's talking about?
No.
Okay, I don't know what he's talking about. The narrative show.
No idea.
Okay.
Anything else from Raw? Anything else from Money in the Bank?
I mean, the cash-in was great. It was a good way to end the night. As much as Raw was a roller coaster, man, because it started boom, 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 and then it was like Then one match I definitely fast forwarded was, I'm interested to see how the crowd reacted because I didn't give a fuck, which was fucking racist.
Jackson Riker?
Yeah.
Oh, the Symphony of Destruction. Oh, that was so forced. Yeah. If last Monday's Raw was a roller coaster, it was Batman: The Escape from Astroworld, and Killer Klaus losing was when the ride stopped upside down in the loop for an hour and a half.
Yes,
that's right.
Yeah,
that's what that was. And then they had to fix it. Surly, and the rest of the Duff elves had to come get the rest of the thing moving.
Yeah, but no, like at the end of the night, I was like, well, fuck yeah, good for Nikki, man, good for Nikki.
Honest question between the both of you.
Yeah.
would you have ended the show with Nikki cashing and winning, or would you have ended the show with the return of Becky? She took pictures at the arena on Sunday that she was there, and they were chanting for them there. And then Monday,
she took pictures at the Royal Rumble when she was there. She took pictures at WrestleMania both nights that she was there. I didn't. It's a boy crying wolf with her now.
I can't say. Oh, the right thing to do would be put Becky on there, because Becky going on there was never a thing unless it was actually going to be.
If it did happen, of course.
Of course. If that was going to be a thing, sure. But that's probably not a thing because she was just trolling. Yeah, I'll cheer for Becky when she comes back. I'm gonna fucking jizz all over myself when she comes back. But until it happens, it's not happened yet. So
it's unfair to compare that to Nikki, because Nikki's being Nikki. Like she's carving her own little fucking thing of being Nikki.
I still maintain that I am not 100% cool with the Hurricane 2.0.
Oh no, it's terrible. But
it's her idea.
It's her idea.
So
they're letting her run with it.
And I like the fact that it's giving her basically a push, basically a rise.
Also,
she has a run now.
Marketing. Apparently, like Vince McMahon's a huge fan of this because of, dude, she's gonna be doing when COVID, whatever.
Yeah.
Dude, she's gonna be the one on like the posters. She's gonna be the one fucking. I don't know. I'm pretty positive not doing Make-A-Wish right now, but you know what I mean. Like just kind of digital Make-A-Wish. You know what I mean? Like
I'm gonna be a little bit too optimistic. By SummerSlam, there's gonna be little girls in capes that they're gonna sell at the merch table.
I hope so.
Yeah,
I hope so. Yeah.
Oh, I might get a cape.
The
same little chones that she has.
Mm-hmm. So you gushed about your moment. About the weekend or your experience at the live shows. What gave me the most hope, not just for the business, but at sometimes in fucking humanity, were the fucking pops for Bianca.
Oh yeah!
Oh my god, my heart grew 2 sizes on Friday because all these little white girls, little black girls, little Hispanics, they were all You know when Cena used to come out when he became that baby face and ditched the Thugonomics and all the kids, you could hear the high-pitched the kid.
Yeah.
Bianca got that.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's well deserved. And it's you want to see it.
Yeah.
You know, there's for all the crap that's going on in the political climate or social climate right now in wrestling, that brought everybody together. And no matter if you like Bianca or you don't like Bianca, or you're Republican or Democrat, or if you shower or don't shower before wrestling shows, it brought everyone together.
Yeah.
And watching her get to that point, fuck, man. I don't know if anything can top that for her.
Hector says the Control Your Narrative pay-per-view from EC3. Do you know what the fuck he's still talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about. He also says this. Thoughts? How do you call Becky, the man, a MILF? I mean,
have you seen her new pictures lately?
Yeah,
I'll go pansexual real quick. And I had to learn that the fucking hard way, bro. I'm over here. I'm telling my family, I'm a pansexual. I'm all about the fucking griddles, the non-sticks, the goddamn cast irons. I'm in the woks. I'm all pansexual. No way. It's look at that. What that ghost like? What the fuck? I was way off. Yeah. I let Becky hit me.
Yeah. Get out the little strap. Okay, yeah.
Happy National Women's Day.
Yeah, there you go.
Get it.
You Chris gonna bend over.
Are we done with WWE for now?
I guess.
Great. Match of the week candidate. Deonna Purrazzo and Thunder Rosa from Slammiversary.
How was that?
Whew.
I believe you, but I didn't see it.
I didn't see it either.
I liked it. It was a surprise. Nobody knew it was coming, especially since Thunder Rosa is now signed with AEW. So she was with NWA, Impact, and AEW in the span of like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Match was good. Purrazzo won. Post-match, Mickie James came out. She returned.
Yep.
And invited Purrazzo to the NWA All Women's pay-per-view.
Oh.
And Purrazzo left her hanging. Of course you want me on your show. All the shows want me on their show. Nah. Right? That's how you're supposed to handle it.
All right.
That's done.
Yeah.
Who else showed up on Impact? Let's see. Chelsea Green actually debuted. She had a cast on her arm. She wrestled. You were doubting last week when she's going to wrestle.
Yeah,
she wrestled.
But did she?
She teamed with her.
No, yeah, I know. But did she like?
Yeah.
She was the one that was with the Robert Stone brand?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. For some reason, in my mind, Chelsea Green is just like
She was there for a cup of
generic wrestling.
coffee.
Yeah, well, and NXT
With Robert
was- yeah,
Stone.
but
Yeah.
and then they were prepping her to go to the main roster. They actually, I listened to the Talk of Jericho podcast. They filmed her debut against Lana.
Oh.
2 days later, they scrapped it because they were taping.
Yeah.
And then Vince was like, "Nah, I didn't like it."
Bye.
Something else, yeah. Lana had to go back and wait for 12 hours to do a 30-second backstage segment instead. Yeah. And then she debuted on SmackDown. Liv Morgan runs into her. She falls down. Boom! She breaks her wrist, and then she gets let go.
Wow.
Then she breaks her wrist right before she debuts on fucking Impact or ROH or whatever.
Yeah. Oh,
Again, the third time breaking her wrist in the one match.
Right. That sounds like that hurts.
TJP was out.
Oh yeah.
So Falabon needed a partner for his tag match, 4 corners match for the tag belts.
Mm-hmm.
Bah.
Guess who it was?
Who?
No Way Jose.
Oh yeah.
Guess what his name is? Guess what his in-ring name is?
No way, Juan.
No Way.
Jose.
Just no way.
No Way.
Oh really? I thought
That's
it was,
it.
Oh.
No Way. That's
Oh.
it. That's his name.
All right.
And then at the end of the
I
night,
should have just called him Yahweh.
after Omega beat fucking Callahan,
Yeah.
you ready for this?
Yeah.
Jay White.
Ooh.
Jay White showed up on Impact,
Oh really?
and he had his Bullet Club shirt on, and he walked into the ring with Kenny and the Good Brothers in there.
Oh.
Kenny's doing the salute,
Oh.
and Jay White's like, "You motherfucker!" And just as something was about to go down, the pay-per-view feed goes off. But afterwards, they explain that fucking Finn Juice, Juice Robinson and David Finlay come out and they beat the shit out of everybody.
Okay.
But Jay White's supposed to show up tonight while we're airing on the episode of Impact. Jay White's supposed to come out and address something.
Oh.
He's currently has the never open weight belt, and that's a belt that Kenny Omega does not have.
Oh.
So if we're doing this expedition, Omega and Jay White again, I think they've only wrestled like twice in New Japan and before Omega bolted. And it was good stuff. And it's your boy, so you're going to watch it.
Yeah.
And it's Omega, so you know Hector's going to watch it.
Wasn't Chelsea supposed to be part of the Women's Survivor Series? Was she?
I don't know.
I don't know, Robert.
AEW's biggest show is coming.
Mm-hmm.
Arthur Ashe Tennis Stadium in Queens. They've already sold 15,000 tickets.
Oh.
It's going to sell out at about 19 and a half.
Oh.
And they're almost there. WWE's Madison Square Garden show hasn't even got half of that yet.
Damn.
Yeah, but think of how you're saying this again, and remember what you did to yourself last week about SmackDown not even close to being sold out. Blah blah blah. You go, bam, packed house. It's gonna sell out.
Yeah, but look at the priority. You live in Newark, you live in Queens, you live in Brooklyn, you live in Manhattan, you live in Hell's Kitchen. You have both options.
Haven't been able to do anything in fucking a year. You're going to fucking the best attraction.
Yeah, but yeah. Money talks. What are you gonna buy first? The new Thrice album or the new Limp Bizkit album?
Oh, honestly,
I mean,
a good question.
Eventually you're gonna have both, but the fact that you can't answer like that proves my point. It's about market value. If it took WWE 2 weeks to sell 6,000 tickets, and it took AEW 1 week to sell 10,000 tickets, what's the hotter commodity?
Yeah.
Exactly. One of us wears the tie to work. That's why that perspective is.
What's the? I mean, well, at the same time, they're both Madison Square Garden shows.
They're both in New York.
What's the capacity of the AEW show or whatever?
21, which is actually more than
MSG.
It's more than MSG.
Oh.
It's a bigger place.
Yeah,
it's an actual almost dome kind of.
Mm.
So, and apparently that's where Daniel Bryan's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Bryan Danielson.
Are you guys ready for your homework?
Sure.
You're in AEW.
Okay.
And in the span of what, 2 months?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's 2 days technically between today and yesterday. There's allegations, confirmations that Bryan Danielson and CM Punk are both going to go to AEW.
Okay.
Who are your 5 faces in AEW that you're going to put for the main the heavyweight title?
Not including Punk and Danielson?
You're including Punk and Danielson.
Okay, Danielson. All right.
We're doing
Main eventer.
faces, right?
Faces.
Okay.
Faces. Danielson, definitely.
You sure you got Danielson as a face in AEW?
Yes.
That's not. You think that's too easy?
No.
No one will boot Brian Danielson.
He's going to be a face. I don't face. If anybody says anything different, they're wrong. Who else? I mean, it just needs to be in and around the main event. That's it.
When?
Now.
Now. Okay. Yeah.
Just in and around the main event. 5 main event baby faces.
Yeah.
Darby. Jungle Boy. I'm struggling.
Hot tag.
Oh, Cage. Brian Cage. Yeah.
Okay.
And then, what the fuck not? Christian Cage. Those cages.
Really?
Yeah.
Just keep in mind,
Yeah.
his list is missing someone.
Yeah, I'm not a fan, but number one is Hangman Page.
I guess. Yeah, okay.
Listen to that intro. I got goosebumps. Chris Jericho.
Yes, we're talking heels now.
No.
Or we're talking baby
He's
faces.
not-
Okay.
yeah, he's not- he's not-
Okay.
Sammy Guevara.
Okay.
Darby Allin.
Mm-hmm.
Would you? I don't know if it's considered a face or a heel, but
You're not putting Brian Danielson in there?
no.
Okay.
Orange Cassidy.
Okay. Main eventer?
They could literally all main event,
Okay. Not Jungle Boy.
Wrestle for the AEW World Title,
which Jungle Boy already did.
but he can still do
So
it.
you can still do it. You know what? Take out Cassidy and put Jungle Boy in.
Okay.
Yeah. You?
Brian Danielson, Hangman Page, Darby Allin, because he's already had the TNT title run.
Yep.
I already forgot my list. Hangman, Brian Danielson, Darby Allin,
All the shit you
Chris
gave me
Jericho,
for putting Brian Danielson in there. And then
Chris Jericho, fuck, and I'd probably throw in Jungle Boy in there.
Okay.
Yeah, your
Heels.
heels.
MJF.
Is it ironic that none of us picked Cody
No.
No, it's not ironic.
or Moxley?
Well, you said you wanted the people that we want as main
Okay,
eventers.
I get it.
So can I get my list?
Sure.
Okay. MJF.
Mhm.
Cody has a heel.
Mhm.
Cody has a heel. Now, do we have to count Punk in one of these two?
Yes.
Okay, Punk.
Oh, wait. You didn't say that. You just asked me for right now who it is.
Oh,
I'm
he-
assuming
he
No,
was-
I said in the beginning. All right, Brian Danielson and CM Punk are in this roster.
hypothetically. 'cause
Now,
they're not.
Hypothetically,
I don't
yeah.
think Punk is
No,
gonna
no.
fucking show his
I'm not,
face.
I will
I'm
personally
not-
not count either one of them
That's
right now.
yeah. It's no Punk.
I'll believe it when I
but,
see it.
but if we're playing this game, if you're making me throw Punk and Danielson in there, yeah, he's gonna be a main eventer, but I'm gonna have him as a heel.
Mhm.
So I say Cody, MJF, Danielson, Punk, Archer.
Archer is a heel.
Archer.
Which is the main eventer
Yeah.
eventually.
He says that he slept on his main event match last night.
That's why I said
I fell asleep.
I don't buy him as a main eventer.
Oh man, I don't know who to. I don't want to say Mox because I just don't. I'm tired of Mox, but I guess Mox.
Heels?
Yeah.
Kenny Omega.
He forgot.
Oh, Omega. There you go. Yeah, get rid of Mox. Omega.
Kenny Omega.
Omega.
MJF.
Mm-hmm.
Malachi Black.
Thank you.
As a heel. Oh, okay.
Of course. That's what
Okay.
he is.
Right now,
Okay.
he's using.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is El Idolo?
He's a heel.
He's a heel. Are they? Main event heel. I feel like there's an obvious one that I'm fucking missing. Because I'm telling you, the problem.
Miro.
Oh, Miro. Yes. Because I feel like the problem with AEW is what has always been the problem with NXT's, or will probably I imagine is a problem with ROH. It's hard to be a heel because that's who us underground wrestling fans cheer for. And AEW literally caters to underground wrestling fans.
Yeah.
So it's a bitch to be. That's why I respect MJF so much.
Because he could get booed no matter what.
Yeah.
He knows how to get that heat.
Yeah. Because of course, you still cheer because you're like, you fucking dick. He's that guy that, like, if he's part of your friends, he's like, I hate this guy, but he's my friend.
He's Chris.
I don't hate Chris.
I don't hate Chris.
So yeah, he's that guy.
We hate Chris. He's that guy.
You can get a line behind a whole lot of women.
But yeah, I mean, yeah.
Do you want Hector's list?
Go
Yes.
for it.
Hector's list. Adam
One of these
Page.
guys is Japanese. That's what
Yeah, I know. Adam Page, Jungle Boy, Darby, Sammy, Orange.
Yeah.
Heels, MJF, Cody, Black, Miro, Andrade.
Yeah. I don't.
No Mox.
I can't.
No Mox in his list.
I can't count.
He's had a run, and
Yeah.
he's got a kid. Like,
Yeah.
take a break, dude.
Yeah.
That fucking you missed that spot.
Yeah, I
That
did.
fucking spot in Archer versus Moxley, where Moxley had the chairs back to back and the spines were together.
Yeah.
Archer chokeslammed Mox, and the bottom of Mox's spine landed right on the center, right on the head.
I am in the very, very vocal minority of fans of Extreme Wrestling. I've never. You know what's crazy? I loved ECW, but don't like Extreme matches.
Yeah.
Doesn't make
You don't
any
like the
sense to
blood
me.
and guts.
I don't. I
Yeah.
never did.
I don't.
The blood I don't
I
mind.
don't, I don't either.
It's the
I,
guts.
I don't
It's the
like.
guts.
I don't like blatant blood and guts.
You mean the way Moxley hovered over Lance Archer, and you can tell the motherfucker just went like that?
if you guys want to see an actual artistic storytelling,
If you say Nick
hardcore
Gage, I will flip
match.
this table over.
Huh?
If you say Nick Gage, I will flip this
No.
table over.
if you want to watch a great match that builds to where it ends up, you watch fucking Killshot versus Dante Fox from Lucha Underground. Killshot.
Which
Two
is
former-
Swerve and
Swerve and AR Fox.
AR Fox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
AR
were,
Fox and
the
Swerve.
story in Lucha Underground was where they were both soldiers. Killshot survived when, in fact, he actually left AR Fox
to
behind.
die.
To die.
Yeah.
And the story in between those episodes led up to this like death match. And the death match started with wrestling, and the wrestling was incorporated with some spots. Then the wrestling was incorporated with some high spots. Then it was incorporated with some hardcore elements. And then it kept building and building, but it never got to the point where you couldn't suspend your disbelief enough for it to make sense.
Mhm.
And the finish, where it was the fucking foot stomp through the plate glass and all the chairs and the barbell, the crescendo,
Mhm.
holy fuck.
I mean, that sounds hype. As fuck.
That's
It
why.
was.
That's
but
why
that sounds
That's good.
artistic.
I said
Yeah.
my match of the week candidate, and possibly my pick was Perazo and fucking Thunder Rosa.
Yeah.
The main event of that match, within 2 minutes, fucking Sammy Callahan's breaking out the pizza cutter and cutting Omega. The promo that they showed, the little video,
Mhm.
did not tell me enough for me to warrant seeing what I saw in that. That was hardcore wrestling. That was not a story being told.
Yeah.
That's Nick Gage.
Mhm.
That's what ECW honestly wasn't.
Yeah. So the thing, I love ECW because it wasn't fucking backyard wrestling. You know what I mean? It was fucking wrestling that got a little hardcore.
Yeah.
Not hardcore wrestling. You know?
Yeah.
So yeah.
It wasn't CZW.
No.
Okay.
No.
I'm curious to see Chris Jericho as the Painmaker from New Japan. I'm not interested in seeing Chris Jericho get cut up by like 6 different things and reenact the wrestler and get dollar bills stapled to his tits. I don't want to watch
Yeah.
that. You know?
Hector says, you know what? Switch out Black for Ricky Starks.
No, because you need the young guys, like you need young talent around
Yeah.
that TNT title.
Mhm.
So you need guys like Penta. You need guys like
Penta's young.
You need guys like Phoenix. You need guys like Santana.
Oh, okay.
You need guys like Miro. He's pretty young compared to a lot of the other roster,
Okay.
and he's establishing himself there. You need guys like Archer. You can flip him around into heel if you want and make it work. Jake, it just takes a 30-second promo from Jake, and you can hate Lance Archer.
I'm
pretty
still
easily.
not convinced that he's a babyface right
There you
now.
go. Thank you. So there's a lot of talent there that you need. That secondary division, and Ricky Starks is probably going to wave that flag after Archer. He's probably going to be the next guy.
Porsche says, I'll be okay. I'm not watching a Nick Gage match.
I will literally not watch that match.
Yeah, me either.
So I have no desire to watch that.
Yeah.
Especially since if you wanted to use that same character, not that Nick Gage is a level of Karrion Kross, what do you do with him next week? You really have him lose a debut, or you have him ruin, then it would be a very unnecessary 5 stages of hell.
Here's what's going to happen. We already had the stipulation, MJF. If one of your friends comes to help you in the next from here on out, you're not getting the match. So remember how I don't know if you guys caught this in the chat. I made this comment years ago about NXT, where Raw and SmackDown is checkers and NXT is 3D chess, because you have to know about all these other places, because that's a huge melting pot at the time. Joe, Nakamura, Robert Roode, Sami Zayn. It was like the best of all your indie brands was in NXT. And it feels like right now AEW is starting to do that same thing, because they're having all kinds of brands showing up. Somebody that, because I don't know this, I can admit I don't know this. Somebody from Game Change might be fucking Zack Ryder. They've been beefing on Twitter, and Zack Ryder's actually going to do a hardcore match. Yeah. Jericho has no business with Zack Ryder, because Zack Ryder right now is on Impact. So if that door gets pushed open and Ryder's the one that costs Gage, they can do their own thing and gives Jericho the win.
Let me get to something that I kind of want to talk about. Everyone is loving it. I'm not as big a fan as I thought I would be of this cross-pollination.
Really?
I'm not.
It's a bit of oversaturation. I've mentioned that as a hindrance before.
Yeah, the fact that you can see one guy in 3 different promotions. Wow.
Just imagine if that one guy gets hurt and the other promotion.
Exactly.
You know what? There's a good point to this, and a good illustration is going to be Thunder Rosa. When that thing came up, Thunder Rosa is all elite. Well, is she already all elite?
That's exactly what I said. I was like, oh, fucking, my Buddy Murphy is the best kept secret. That was the worst kept secret. Like, oh, cool, she's in AEW. That means we get to say you're in AEW like we already do.
Yeah.
That just means AEW signing the paycheck. She's still going to be moving around.
Yeah,
just
exactly.
like
That's why I'm like,
around.
I love the idea of it. I love it. But this often, that's too much for me. Like,
okay, it's almost like a comic book series, because you have the Amazing Spider-Man, but there's sometimes Spider-Man does something that you have to read other issues of another character's magazine. And then you're like 8 characters magazines deep to try to get everything. I was like, I didn't want to spend money on fucking Ghost Rider and Punisher and Captain America. I just wanted to read the Spider-Man story.
Exactly. And in a certain way, it's why I've never liked movies that time travel. I've never liked movies that time travel, because it's just like, it's so
lazy booking.
Yeah. Not even that, ripple effects. Like, okay, like you said, Kenny Omega tears his ACL.
Oh shit, we're gonna talk Loki now. So the timeline's all fractured. And it goes like this.
Kenny Omega tears his ACL next week. That's like 7.
And then fucking
promotions without champions.
And then fucking Ricky Starks loses the FTW title to fucking Gator Loki.
Just don't, that's why.
No, but I mean that means Vacant all of a sudden wins all these championships.
Vacant is a collector.
Vacant's the black guy that got stabbed at the end. Didn't he look like the silhouettes in every fucking?
Yeah. But then again, this is an introduction to people that didn't experience the territory era. This is a rebirth of the territories. Thank you, Hector.
And the Super Clash is coming.
Robert says, isn't it funny how AEW, NWA, Impact, and New Japan are all playing together, but WWE seems to hate its own developmental brand?
The developmental brand, by the way, that played with Jushin Thunder Liger at TakeOver. They've done it. It shows that there's hope.
Porsche says it's like all those Scooby-Doo episodes. The gang meets the Globetrotters.
Yes.
How the fuck do they meet the Ninja Turtles?
With the Power Rangers Ninja Turtles episode, remember that? It's like what I'm watching is like, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
And I get it. That's fine with the promote. Yeah, I'm sorry that I'm only 34.
The Family Guy Simpsons episodes.
Yeah. Again, they're not.
That didn't make sense. Simpsons Futurama made perfect sense.
It did.
Shit, the South Park Simpsons Family Guy little thing. The Simpsons did it. You know, that made sense. But this is like, okay, I get it, but it's a bit much.
This Tuesday,
Deadpool showing up everywhere makes sense.
This is fine
because Deadpool.
Yeah.
You see the
dude, if Deadpool shows up in WCW,
he'd be a lot more over than fucking RoboCop.
Yeah.
Oh, guys. Art, bang bang.
This Tuesday, NXT, Bronson Reed, Adam Cole,
baby.
Give me a number.
5. Yeah. I don't think it's gonna be a good match. I don't know, and I mean this with all respect, but
We're just about to trash him.
no,
I said with all due respect.
yeah,
You fucking suck, you fucking sucker.
Bronson still needs time in the oven. I personally think so. I love what they've done with him so far, you know. But
You mean a kitchen oven or a crematorium?
no. He's still, to me, he needs to develop a little bit more, and maybe this will help him develop. But this match will be what I think of, you know, for the next Bronson match. Like, okay, you know what? If this match impresses me, the next time if Bronson fights fucking Ciampa in a month, I'll be like, oh man, Bronson can hang with the fucking, you know, with people like that. So I'll be more excited. Here, I'm kind of like, okay.
So this is the test run.
I'm going to help you here, Arnold. Bronson is on his way up, but he's not up enough yet to where he should be taking on Adam Cole.
Yes.
Adam Cole is kind of on his way down, and I don't want him to be down enough to where he's facing Bronson Reed.
Jobbing out to
right?
Bronson Reed.
So usually when you want to have a good anticipation level is when you have two people that are on pretty much the same level, right? Either on the upcline or the decline or whatever.
But they meet right in the middle.
They're somewhere there. But this one feels like it's too high of a step up for Bronson and too low of a step down for Cole. So how do you make up for that level difference? When you make up for that level difference with story, I don't think the story is really there for those two. No. So the level difference is and the story is I'm at a 5.
This feels like
I'm at a 5.
This feels like a knee-jerk reaction because every Wednesday before the main event of Dynamite, you have 5 matches to look forward to on next week's Dynamite. So, oh, hey, you want to see Adam Cole wrestle next week against a guy you guys are starting to like, but we'll see if you're going to keep liking him after he faces Adam Cole. So that's I'm at a 4.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be higher because I like both the guys.
Yeah.
But anticipation, I mean, this is thrown together like a week ago, a week and a half maybe.
Yeah.
And the other thing is kind of the optics of it, the optics of the aesthetics. I know that was a lot of buzzwords right there, but look, it's like you got the big ass thick boy who's the underdog versus itty bitty Adam Cole who's Mr. Big Shit.
Yeah,
there's some sort of disconnect right there, but the reason why Adam Cole's Mr. Big Shit is because he's proven that he could be the main event player and proven he could be Mr. Big Shit, but you're putting him against this fucking Colossus. You know, but the Colossus is the rookie, so I don't know. There's just something not right.
Yeah.
It feels like you're trying to connect an appliance to an outlet with 4 different extension cords, and all the extension cords are unplugged.
And you're in England.
Yeah.
So none of them work anyway.
Yeah. Because there's no build to this match. Bronson, I'm not sure he's ready for this match. Cole shouldn't even be wrestling because if he just got taken out in a 5-person match by the indestructible Karrion Kross that just lost to Jeff Hardy in 5 minutes, you see how all this comes together?
Well, bring that up. I'm sorry.
No more
Robert
gives him the Eagle powers.
Robert says this: does Bronson lose to Cole on his way to the main roster? If that's the case, why the fuck is Bronson going to the main roster before Adam Cole? Before Adam Cole?
You know why? Chiquito Grande.
Do you want Adam Cole to lose to Leon Ruff on Raw in like 90 seconds?
No, but
they've shown that they'll do that.
Yeah,
we just saw it on Monday. So I'd rather there's plenty of Bronson Reed to sacrifice and keep Cole here.
Didn't I bring this up a couple of weeks ago, if not last week, where I said that there's kind of this weird little like reverse a level thing when you go from NXT to the main roster. If you're a big deal, if you're a hot shit in NXT,
Elias was nothing in NXT.
Exactly. If you were not that great in NXT, you're on your way up and you get called up. All of a sudden, you flourish. Maybe that's what's going to happen with Bronson. So Bronson gets called up, and then boof, he's Mr. Big Shit.
Adam Cole goes up there. You're no Shawn Michaels. You're fired. And shows up in AEW in January.
Yeah. He's going to be fighting EC3 on some pay-per-view we don't know about.
Mixed tag match with the girlfriend.
That Hector talks about.
And you know what?
Probably happens in Japan.
Hot take here.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Here we go.
I hope Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, what's another badass NXT star right now? Johnny Gargano.
Yeah.
I hope they all go to the main roster.
Okay.
I hope they all get buried. I hope they all get released, and I hope they're all at a badass AEW pay-per-view next year.
Oh, and out of all people, fucking Austin Theory gets an IC title shot at Mania.
There you go. Austin Theory's wrestling dark main events, dark matches.
And then half of the NXT women's
Oh,
roster,
don't you dare touch that women's roster.
they're off on maternity leave. They're gone for 9 months.
The
Something in
rumor
the air.
the rumor is that Dana Brooke is on maternity.
Yeah. She got the breakers.
Yeah.
Yeah, good for her.
I learned the other day that she wasn't with Batista. I thought she was with Batista this whole time.
No, they just
Huh.
They're flirting.
Yeah.
they just
Smash and grab.
Did he stay perfectly
Yes,
still?
yes.
And they couldn't see him. No, not
Oh
that.
yeah.
Fucking Peter North over here.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
So Xia Li's ribs. How about them?
Man, they
I
are
thought they were on the $10 appetizer menu at Applebee's. God
Oh,
damn, they're
Oh,
gone.
back, baby.
fucking shit, man.
Dude,
That was brutal.
nasty. That was hard to watch.
I don't know what happened. What? Okay.
That's tied for number 1 on the shit list. We had the conversation on Messenger.
Yes, we did.
Raquel Gonzalez.
If she gets taken out like that,
Mhm.
and you're waiting for 3.5 minutes to make sure that she's gonna breathe and live and go home to her family, why are you gonna risk that by choke slamming her to hell?
Yeah. Yeah.
I cringed so hard when Raquel went for her finish. I was like, Raquel, just fucking pin her like that. And I see, tranquilo, just put a fucking hand on her. 1, 2, 3. That's it. That's all you gotta do. She's already beat. But no, you're gonna pick her up and put her in the whatever move she calls that her fucking finisher. Holy shit.
I mentioned on the podcast last week that I don't think that was the time for Xia Li's character to take a loss. That would have been the perfect way to protect her.
Yeah.
Ref stoppage. Xia didn't get pinned. The referee stopped the match.
Yeah, because
You could have kept this going 3 months from now with Xia. Dude, you know how invested I was in fucking Hardcore Holly when he came back to get vengeance on Brock Lesnar?
Yeah.
You could have. God damn it, dude. Some things are handed to you in a silver platter.
Yeah.
He's going to drop
Yeah.
it. God. Poor Xia, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, awful. God, awful.
Was that punishment for injuring Mercedes? I don't think
No.
so. I think it was just a bad landing for
Yeah.
Raquel. I don't know.
Injuring Mercedes was a fucking accident too.
Yeah.
It's removed.
I mean, maybe if you want to say, Robert, that it was karma, okay.
Yeah.
but-
And
Scene.
Becky had never been as popular as she was when her nose
Nose
got
got
broken.
Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could have started something with Mercedes. Oh, this bitch don't quit because
Well,
she
she's
got
still
knocked the
saying
fuck out, and she's
Birdie's
still,
like on Street Fighter
and she's
right
still
now.
going. Yeah, and she wants more. Oh, we could do a fucking fight pit with Xia Li and Mercedes Martinez that won't pay people pay for that because it's real. We know this is sports entertainment. We know that is choreographed. That bitch got knocked out
Yeah.
Mhm.
for realsies.
Yeah.
And now she's going to do the Showtime Anthony Pettis off the cage? I'm paying to see that. Now Vince is in charge of everything and he doesn't care about fucking NXT. So we don't. Yeah. So, Fight for the Fallen
Mhm.
is happening this Wednesday on the
Well,
competition.
wait. Before we move on from Xia, do we officially get any word? Like, is he officially cracked ribs or something? Anybody? Like, because that's what it looked like to me, but I don't know.
First, I thought it was her arm.
First impression, I thought she just got the wind knocked out of her
Mhm.
that she possibly didn't protect her stomach or like stiffen up
Yeah.
when she landed. Because that spot, that fucking
She got
Mercedes
smooshed.
did- yeah, she got
Yeah.
smashed pretty good.
Yeah, not in the good way. either.
She's been built up as a
I would let
One day
Raquel
ago-
smash me.
One day ago, she posted, "They broke my wings and I forgot I had claws," and took a picture of her. So I don't know.
I mean,
Her ribs aren't broken up, so she can't type.
but apparently her wings are.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, because she has wings.
Xia Li reportedly okay after injury scare on NXT.
Ah, well, there we go.
6-man tag: Christian and Jurassic Express against the
Christian!
Hardy Family Office.
Question.
Angelico and Private Party.
Okay.
Numbers
4.
Cuatro.
I don't care.
Don't really care.
6. Angelico.
Dude, they
Angelico
haven't done
against Jungle
shit
Boy?
with Angelico.
Doesn't matter what they do with
I
him
thought he
when
was
he's in
Sammy
the
Guevara.
ring. They work.
I thought
Yeah.
I had to go with Sammy Guevara.
No.
I got the Hardy Family Office winning.
Okay. Sure. Why not? I guess.
Proud and Powerful against FTR.
I'm at a 8.
Who is Proud and Powerful again?
Santana Ortiz.
That's a bad name.
You don't tell them that because they're proud
Ah.
and they're powerful. They'll
Yes,
fuck you up. Yes.
Pride and Prejudice over the Revival.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good match. 8.
Yeah. Okay. Who's winning?
FTR.
Pride and
Keep it going.
Prejudice.
FTR.
Los Boricuas. With Tio Savio Vega as the manager.
Yes.
We don't have to talk about it anymore if we don't want to.
Carlitos.
But we've already acknowledged it. Jericho against Cage.
Yeah.
-5.
I am at a 2 because I don't give a shit about Cage. I don't give a shit about it being a death match. Painmaker was kind of cool 3 years ago, but now Jericho is even older than he was in that match. So no.
Since I'm the only guy here that watches somewhat consistently New Japan, I'm at a 3 just for Painmaker, and it would have been higher, but Gage keeps bringing this down. Which, ironically, this will be my first time actually watching Gage wrestle an actual match, other than watching him die on the fucking dark side of the ring.
Yeah.
You know,
See, okay,
I still refuse to. Not that I refuse. I just haven't watched it.
it's good. I will give him this. It's compelling television.
Okay, I don't like country music, but I respect the best country singer. Like, yeah, that's not my style.
I don't like country music, but if there's a badass Beyond the Music episode on Garth Brooks, I'm watching that whole because it's behind the music.
I get it. I'm not saying I'm not going to watch it. I said I haven't.
And I'm not judging him as a human being.
No.
People have been low. People have done other things. People have done worse things.
It's a piece of change.
As a person that works at a bank, it doesn't hurt my feelings that he had to sink to the level that he needed to rob a bank for money. I'm just judging this man on this match and on hardcore wrestling. Yeah. He's a hardcore wrestler that I'm not interested in watching. So I'm at a 3 just for Jericho. And Jericho's winning this.
That's fair.
So I was telling this to Arnold earlier today when we were still at work. I was like, I've only heard about Nick Gage and I've seen like spots and stuff and I've seen him all bloody. I haven't seen him himself. But when he came out, it was really my first time really looking at him. I was like, this guy looks like a motherfucker that has the rumors of what he is. Yeah. Like, he looks like this kind of dude. So it's like, hey, you know what? Nah.
Lance Archer defending the IWGP US title against Hikuleo from the Bullet Club.
Lance Archer?
Yeah.
This is going to be on
Dynamite.
2. I know, man.
I get it.
Lance Archer.
It took me a while for me to get used to Archer.
So and it's not the optics is fine. I'm like, okay, I see him, and I'm like, all right, cool. I see what he's about to do, and then I see him wrestle, and I'm just like, damn, something's missing. I'm not saying he's bad. I'm just like, I'm not there yet. And Ibulehu, whatever his name is, I don't know who he is.
Chupacabra.
Yeah. I'm a little bit further along with Archer. Maybe that's just because like NWA Houston days, I'm a little bit more familiar with him. Mm-hmm. So I'm a little bit further along, but I still understand. Like you're here with them, I'm like barely here, So I'm a little bit higher up on him, and I don't know who Culero is. This Culero, I don't know who he is.
Hikuleo is the brother of the Tongans and the son of Haku.
Oh, so
who was also trained by
badass,
and he's also trained by Bully Ray.
Oh, and he was a badass.
Face to face, they're eye to eye level. So he's the height of Archer. That's the other part you missed.
I'm gonna go with a 5.
I'm also at a 5.
Okay, because I don't really know what I have here. With this match,
I don't think there's gonna be a winner in this match. I think this is gonna further the Bullet Club oversaturation in Arnold's case, oversaturation of Bullet Club on television.
And Hector says
Jay White recruited Chris Bay.
Yes, I saw that.
So Chris Bay's in the club now. So
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. So
Hector says after Archer winning, then having Jay White challenge him for the NJP US Championship.
What's possibly going to be the main event of the show? 10-man tag.
Oh.
Y'all ready for this?
Yes.
The Good, the Bad, and the Hungry.
Okay.
What?
With Evil Uno and don't call him Stu Grayson against Kenny Omega, the Young Bucks, and the Good Brothers. Elimination style tag match. If Team Dark Order wins, Hangman gets his heavyweight title match, and Dark Order get a shot at the tag titles. Elite win, nobody gets nothing. Give me a number.
6.
Sussex.
6. Want to go with 7, but 6.
7. I want to go with 6 with 7.
Okay.
It's a very top heavy match as far as talent.
You would think it isn't because it's Dark Order, but
what does the Dark Order mean? Like, I get it, dude. Fucking love what they are. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. But it's like, I think we like the idea of them more than we like them. If that makes any sense.
I think I get what you're saying. You like the idea of the character and the shenanigans backstage, but individually, one-on-one, you're not sold.
would you
I
still
kinda-
feel the
I
same
kinda
way
get
if
that.
Brody was still alive?
I would be a lot more interested if Brody was alive. Or if they had a
That's fair.
higher,
Status. Nobody's won shit there besides
No.
Brody, and he's sadly dead.
exactly. You know, okay.
I
if-
get you.
If Brody had been replaced by another, like somebody,
Malachi.
Put Malachi in Dark Order, and I'm out of 10 because of what he stands for, what they look for, and shit. Out of J&T Conti as fucking side, fucking shows during the entrances. I'm at 12, whatever smoke shows,
Side smoke shows.
sideshow bobs.
I'm at a 9 for this.
Okay.
This is probably the equivalent. I know I'm gonna piss a lot of people off. This is probably the equivalent of the main event to No Way Out '98 in Texas, here in Houston.
The one that was supposed to be good.
The one
and
with
then
Shawn.
what we got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it didn't matter because Stone Cold was in it, and in the end, he won.
Yes.
And then 2 months, and then the next month, he was heavyweight champ. So this is all going storyline to build to Hangman beating all 5 of the fucking Elite at once.
Okay.
You're building him as the threat. But there's a lot of stuff at play. Primarily, he mentioned that the match is pretty top heavy, usually from the Elite. That live crowd in Charlotte is gonna eat that shit up. They're gonna go ape shit for this main event match. The fucking running gag with Kenny Omega and when they announce him and he's 670 miles from North Carolina, and that's where they're gonna be. We had the tag match with Dark Order against the Good Brothers, and you saw fucking Johnny Hungy stand up to fucking Big LG, Lou Gallows, and there's a lot of elements there that can stretch out in a 10-man elimination, and it'll probably go about as smoothly as the fucking 6-man at SmackDown did with Edge, with the Bloodline against Edge and the Mysterios. There's enough there that'll probably keep you hungry and fed for that last 30 minutes. That I don't know why I'm not if I'm not at a 10, it's probably because, like you said, most of the Dark Order, they haven't accomplished much.
You're wrong. Here's why you're wrong.
Sure.
We're talking about a 10-man elimination match. The in-ring. Yeah, you got the story and you got all the fucking, bullshit with the certain different people here and there, and it all building up for Paige to, beat the okay, cool. Get you. Totally understand. But the in between the bells from what's gonna happen is finisher 1, 2, 3. Okay, move on to the next spot. Finisher 1, 2, 3. Okay, move on to the next spot. Oh, he gets a little bit of shine. Hot tag. Finisher 1, 2, 3. All right, move on to the next one. But boom, over. All those fucking
Divas
things.
match.
Yes.
That shit that you're creaming all over. Oh, we're gonna get the Hungy versus the Good Brother. We're gonna get this and that. They're gonna do boom, you're out.
Yep.
That's it. Because it's a 10-man elimination match. It's going to take forever if they do it that way.
Hangman Page is going to be the sole survivor.
That's exactly what Hector says in the live chat. Hangman's going to win it, being the sole survivor.
Can I prove him wrong?
I don't know.
Give me one match on Dynamite that didn't go past a commercial break.
That did not go past the commercial?
That did not.
I don't know.
Every fucking match on Dynamite, you need a pack of fucking lunch to watch on television. This 10-man tag is going long.
No.
In front of the audience.
This is going to be the exception to that rule.
I'll hold you to it.
Okay.
I'll hold you to it.
I'll just hold you.
Yes, papa.
Y'all don't need to hold me. Just keep calling me daddy.
DMD retained.
Yes.
I only got halfway through the match.
The match was ugly.
That's why I only got halfway through the match. I kind of stopped paying attention. And
Yeah.
bro, okay, I kind of after
The team will lose during the picture-in-picture.
yes,
Yes, Robert.
Yes.
That's what Robert says.
You're not helping, Robert.
I have to
You
apologize.
stay in Massachusetts.
You are helping a whole lot, Robert. Thank you.
I have to give myself shit, and because of what I said last week about
Your
JR,
chair is squeaky
I
as
know.
hell.
because of what I said about JR, saying
He's
like,
just
oh, you know
big.
what, he's made a mistake. He's not. What was it? He said something this week that I think it went under the radar
Okay, what do you say?
because if like certain people that I know had heard him say that,
Uh-huh.
he'd be canceled.
Oh. What do you say?
He said, "Oh, it says Nyla Rose. It weighs at 187. She looks I believe he said like that sounds kind of light for her." I was like,
fuck.
"What the fuck did you just say?"
I mean, you know.
What the
Okay.
fuck did you just say? Now, if you had said that because they started adding Nia Jax's weight.
Oh, okay.
300.
Okay.
And if you acknowledge that, that's fine. They do it, say her weight. And that's why if he had said, oh, Nyla Rose, weighs so-and-so, whatever. But the fact that he literally said,
That
it
sounds a little
says
light.
what they said, it sounds a little light.
Oh man.
Fuck.
I would have followed up with, does she only have 1 foot on the scale? Look at her. Does she look 187?
Oh, shit.
Come on. That's probably why you're not getting enough shit from JR. Because JR's built like Nyla. JR ain't no fucking 187.
The thoughts and views of Joseph Christopher Rivera are not representative of the thoughts and views of Jesus Wrestling Radio.
We're wrapping up the show.
Oh, Lord.
Tony Khan made an announcement that we're getting a new live event for AEW. I have an idea of what it could be. It's been rumored.
Yeah, it's
What do
Rampage,
you guys
isn't
think
it?
it'll be? No,
Another show besides Rampage?
an event. Pay-per-view event.
Okay. Then, yeah, it's just being another pay-per-view. So what? Big Whoop. Want to fight about it? What are you getting
Talk
at?
about oversaturation.
Mm-hmm.
They've been trademarking some things for AEW's been trademarking some things for future use,
Okay.
and they want to do a battle of the belts
Okay.
where it's AAA, New Japan, AEW, Impact, all in the same show,
And then Kenny wins them all.
or defends them all.
Or defends them all. Kenny is on 6 matches defending each
That's
title.
oversaturation. Yeah.
Back to
Well,
back.
they're doing the same thing for Bound for Glory. Bound for
Okay.
Glory's got they showed the graphic of New Japan, AAA, and AEW.
Didn't Kurt Angle do that one time in TNA where he defended the X Division title, defended the tag titles, and then defended the heavyweight title
At the same
all
night.
in one fucking night?
And won them all. And defended them all successfully. He opened the show with the X Division. He ended the show with the main event, and in the middle it was the tag
It's the
titles
tag.
with the football player with Pac-Man. It
Yeah.
was with Pac-Man Jones.
Oh my
And he
God,
won
yeah, I
all
remember
3
that.
matches
Yeah.
that night. And wasn't he still New Japan champ? IWGP
I
champ
don't
at the
know.
time?
I don't know.
You don't fuck with Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one lesson you stick out of that. You don't ever laugh at Kurt Angle.
God damn it.
Where have you been, or where will you be, as far as your professional wrestling career?
Ah!
Ah.
All right. So, damn, I don't have all the dates memorized.
Last
No, wait.
Saturday.
Yes, I do have the dates memorized. Oh, for the upcoming. But this past Saturday was both DZW and UPW, one in Katy, Texas, the other in Santa Fe, Texas, and I couldn't be in 2 places at once. So I had to be at one over the other. I wound up being at UPW. UPW Homecoming is the event, and it was pretty cool. We had a pretty decent sized crowd. I think it's the biggest crowd
That was a big crowd.
I've
That's
ever
pretty
ring
big.
announced for. Yeah, so it was pretty cool, man. The next UPW show, oh fuck, I hope I remember this correctly, is the 22nd. It's a Sunday
In the day or at night?
at 3 p.m.
Good. They're
Right.
smart because takeover's at 7.
Right.
Yeah.
But DZW is on the 21st, which is that Saturday.
Is it in the evening?
It's in the evening.
Good. That's smart because SummerSlam's early on Saturday because you have the fucking
So you have the pack
pack.
to do.
You have the
Not for this weekend because one's Saturday, one's Sunday.
You
So I'm
have
doing
the-
both.
You have the
I'm doing
Pacquiao-
both.
You have the Pacquiao fight Saturday night. So that's why they're having SummerSlam early.
Yeah.
And they're
Pacquiao
having
right
it on
here.
Saturday because that's where the most tourists will be.
Oh, yeah.
So they could sell day of tickets.
They could still literally finish watching SummerSlam and mosey over to the MGM Grand
Exactamundo. Yeah.
because the fucking boxing main events will start till midnight.
Oh.
Well, 9:00 their time.
Yeah.
Midnight our time.
Oh, okay.
So
But yeah,
smart. So you're gonna be overloaded with wrestling.
yeah, we're gonna have fucking SummerSlam, NXT, DCW, UPW. Now,
You, not we.
yeah.
You.
Now listen to this. All right. So
Well,
David Duperon, who is the UPW light heavyweight champion, right?
Did he have both feet on the scales?
He is also the
Commissioner?
commissioner, booker, whatever. He doesn't like to give himself a title, but he's the guy in charge at DCW, right?
Sounds like Kevin Nash.
Well, since he was the guy in charge of DCW, but DCW and UPW were on the same night, even though he's the title holder for UPW, apparently he got a text message saying, hey, yo, you need to be here to defend your title. If you can't defend your title, it's going to have to be vacated. So that kind of pissed off Dave. So Dave at DCW, while I'm at UPW, basically cut a promo on the UPW commissioner named Chevy and said, hey, you're going to threaten me for this and that. I'm going to choose my promotion over your promotion, something that I have to put my life on the line to defend. No, I'd rather, be here. So if you want to come here and you want to bring a schmuck here to DCW next month when we're on the 21st and you're on the 22nd, then bring your ass over here. So not sure exactly what's going to happen. Chevy said, okay, fine. I don't know who is going to challenge Dave for the UPW light heavyweight championship at DCW, but we're going to figure it out.
You got feuding brands. So it's in your
Basically,
best interest.
And I'm bringing out them both.
It's your best interest if DCW does Saturdays from here on out and UPW does Sundays.
That would be nice.
More money.
That
more
would be nice.
exposure.
That would be
More
nice.
heel heat.
Yes.
More gray hair.
Yes.
We won't be back until mid-August when we preview SummerSlam and TakeOver 36.
Hector says make sure you change your tie.
So Medlin's, and inside out your undies.
Yeah.
Medlin is asking who is going to be at Dynamite on the 18th. August 18th.
That's here at the
Fertitta.
Fertitta.
The Fertitta
They
section.
sold out?
There's still some seats left.
I'll probably be there. So it's a Wednesday, right?
Yep.
That's going to be tough.
It's close to home, fool.
Yeah.
You can Uber there for like a nickel.
Lift.
I've been sitting on some first row seats on the bottom level since last year before COVID started. I'm still looking for a date.
Green
Scott is also looking for a date, but the two of us will be there for show. Yeah.
I'll just be George's date.
Yeah.
Then we have 2 tickets for sale.
Hector, Robert.
Y'all better put out some. I will be there on the 18th. I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen on the 18th, but goddamn, I just watching
Booker T's in the debut.
Oh shit! Oh my god!
ROW is now going to cross pollinate with AEW.
Oh God.
No.
I went to ROW a couple of weeks ago. I think I already talked about this.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
when
he
their
wasn't
next show-
here.
Yeah, that's right. You were here. I think their next show is in 2 weekends. Yeah, in 2 weekends.
That wasn't the ladies' night one, right?
No. They had a ladies one and then a
I
regular
saw the
one.
one where Alex Gracia was there.
That was the ladies.
She's good. I've like seen like her shit, like whatever social media.
Yeah.
So she posts, and I actually saw her because of one of the shit like Porsche posted. I was like, oh, who are these girls or whatever? And then I was like, oh, fuck.
UFC's coming back. Is anybody gonna spend $100, $200, $300 a ticket to go see UFC?
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. Cam and Izzy from ROW were on last night's AEW as security.
Oh, nice. Hey, by the way, remember this is off topic? You know who? Remember that wrestler you used to call Butt Cape?
Yes,
Kimberly.
Abby Lath, Kimberly.
You know who she's married to?
No.
Fucking old buddy from MSK.
Oh really?
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh.
I was like, oh, look at this. Small world.
So he gets underneath the butt cape.
Yes.
Yeah.
He gets to fly around every now and then.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Anything else?
Lucky bastard. No, I think that's it.
That's it. I guess that's it.
All right.
Wow. We
Adios.
start on time. We end on time.
Yeah. Adios, my friends. Keep it classy.
Come back in 3 weeks.
Yes.
3 weeks for SummerSlam.
Unless you decide you want to have another one in between because important shit happens.
Oh yeah.
If Danielson fucking shows up, you're probably going to do an episode right there in your Chonis. Maybe without your Chonis.
How about we go watch some Kitchen Nightmares and then we do a post show with you and your Chonis.
Aye.
Marking out for the salmon. Marking out for the fucking mussels.
Yeah. I got the
Marking
muscle.
out for the green sprout salad. You want to give them a preview for SummerSlam show? I'm going to put on Cardi B right now. Just start twerking in front of the camera. And it's up, and it's up, and it's up, and it's up. And then it's stuck.
Oh man, that was fun.
That's what she said.
Yep.
Whoa.
What the fuck?
I got on my legs and fucking wobbled.
You know, because you're old.
I'm twerking and he's the one that falls over.
Yeah, I know, right? Tell Charlie, like, Arnold couldn't come.